spectating.
He's listening in
And
for the first.
All right, we might be live, guys. So be careful what you're saying.
You gotta be out if you're a minor.
Well, leave the door open though.
Oh, leave it. Okay.
Or, I don't know, probably, right? Yeah. All right, we should be live.
Hello.
Let me check and see. YouTube Shorts is a thing now?
What?
That's not the button I wanted.
Uh-oh.
Yes, we're live.
All right, so here's your chat right here.
Okay, I'm gonna. When you move, I'm moving forward.
Here's your chat. There's your camera. I mean, you can mess around with this stuff. Ask them quite a few times throughout while you're streaming. Ask them how your volume is and your, all that stuff.
All right.
If so that you guys can follow.
Oh wait, this way.
So you can follow. Here's a copy of what we're starting with the bracket. Here's the key.
Okay.
And a pen.
Okay.
Let's see if we got it upstairs. All right, y'all have fun.
I wasn't sure if
I'm just gonna make sure the stream's on upstairs because it's live right now and they should be able to go.
So people have to go up there.
Yeah, guys, if you want to watch the stream, we're gonna be turning it on.
Maybe run and tell them. Do they have to be quieter out there because it might pick up on the stream? And we can see them in the background.
Try not to be terribly loud because we could probably, if you're loud, we could probably pick it up on the screen.
Do I need to put my name in there?
If you want, if you have some control, you can do that. But if anyone else comes down like to play pool or something, just maybe be quiet.
Okay. Yeah. Tim's the bouncer.
I guess if he wants to.
All right, welcome. We're getting set up. Comment in the chat if you can hear, if it's staticky, if the volume's not working. Just let us know. Glad to have you back.
This is our fourth year.
Our fourth annual Smash tournament. New location this year. Not disclosing that on the internet, but it is new. In case you haven't noticed. Still in a basement.
As usual.
Per the usual. I am Princess Di, sponsored by Viva La Defida. This is...
I am Syndrome.
Do you have a sponsor? Shout out your sponsor.
Jesus, I guess.
Jesus.
Right,
of course.
It's pretty quiet up there.
Oh, okay.
We're going to adjust the mic volumes because it's pretty quiet for you. I can hear you. Thank you, Useless Reptile. Volume is good on her end. So maybe it was the television is why it's quiet. Because Useless Reptile is saying the volume is good.
She's probably on her phone. So.
She's probably watching on a different device.
All right, so then, yeah, whenever you're ready, let him know.
All right, we are going to switch to the gameplay. You'll get a break from seeing our faces, but don't worry, they'll be back soon.
Oh boy. All right, so our first matchup will be F.L.U.D. versus Serial.
We're welcoming them. They're picking their players. This is the first tournament for both F.L.U.D. and Serial with Viva La Defida.
Yeah, a lot of new faces here today.
You won't see their faces. We're not that high tech yet. Maybe next year. So leave that up to you and the amount of involvement.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, Serial is
all right.
1.
Getting started on.
F.L.U.D. is F. He will be Mario. And Serial will be King K. Rool.
We haven't seen K. Rool on a stream in a while, and I don't know if we've ever seen Mario on a stream.
Probably will, because I heard that Serial mains King K. Rool. Now, F.L.U.D. likes playing a lot of characters, so we can see. Who knows what we'll see here today.
But right now we see Mario in a much more aesthetically pleasing outfit than he normally wears. The red and blue. Very nice.
Yeah. Not a good catch by
off the edge of the stage. The bigger they are, the harder they fall. You know what they say. So that leaves us with 2 stocks for K. Rool, 3 stocks for Mario. And, tries to repeat, doesn't get it. K. Rool grabs the edge there. There are some projectiles. I would say they were pretty evenly matched for the first second of the game.
Yeah, I agree with
But now we see K. Rool, a lot of belly flops there in the middle of the stage. Really trying here. Oh, pulls out the bazooka. Misses though. throws the crown there. His crown back. You can never lose your crown, kids. All right, we see Mario here with the air game.
Nice kill.
Yes, as a Zero Suit main myself, up B for the win, forever and always. Good job, Mario.
We'll see if Kinkiro can turn this around. He keeps the crown. That was a cool trick he did there.
Tricky did. Usually the stream is later in the day and I have a little more energy, but we're going with this. Mario, back to the center of the stage. Really, a lot of this is being played on the stage. There's not much playing off the platform with these two characters. We'll have to see how that...
First kill.
Well, yeah, but that's why they're playing on the stage now, because the first kill, they tried to go off the stage and didn't work so great. Oh, recovery. There we go. Both recovered. Both recovered. Both getting to the...
nice. Kinkiro.
3 stocks. Wow. F.L.U.D. took that one. 3 stock game there. Good job, Mario. I usually say Mario, but my co-commentator is saying Mario. So it'll sound weird if I say it different, but... we're going with Mario. Congrats, Mario. Oh, switching it up, Kirby. Shout out to Green Kirby couldn't be here with us today. We love Green Kirby. We hope she's doing well. But we have the 2 little puffballs playing each other right now. Jigglypuff in a nice pink color with the Hawaiian flower, Save the Turtles, and Kirby in blue. Wow, right off the edge of the stage.
Kirby could be dead right now. Nope.
Recovery, because Kirby has the best recovery in the game. 7 jumps is what Kirby has here.
Jigglypuff also has a lot of jumps too. No up B, but very well recover from anywhere on the stage here.
Let's see, F.L.U.D. just narrowly saved from falling off the stage there. I do that a lot with
Nice
Squirtle.
up smash. Now Kirby leads with 3 stocks. Only had 70% damage before that hit there.
Right. Nice sword. Up sword.
Kirby, interesting.
Tries to eat him. I've never actually seen Kirby eat Jigglypuff. What does Kirby get when Kirby eats Jigglypuff?
I'm unsure myself.
Mushu. That is who plays Green Kirby. I forgot their tag. Thank you, Useless Reptile. We love you, Mushu. Welcome. Welcome, your boy Lucas in the chat. Glad you're watching here with us to see this marshmallow matchup. We have a lot of sword play here from Kirby, which is interesting because there's a lot of other sword characters you could choose in the game if that's what you were going to go with. Okay, and turned into the Thwomp. Didn't really... Oh, eating. There we go.
Now,
let's see if Kirby
we'll
took
see.
anything from that. Oh, we're... Wow.
Kirby just killed Jigglypuff.
So eating worked out well. Jigglypuff hasn't gotten a rest yet, which is the big move with Jigglypuff. So... I don't think this matchup is working out the way that Serial wanted it to, in hoping to switch the character here.
Oh.
Is Kirby back? Oh! Yes! Always cheer for the underdog. I'm actually unbiased as a commentator, but that was exciting to see that it will not be another 3-stock game in this moment. So congrats to Jigglypuff, right off the edge of the stage there. It was kind of like karma there, because that is how Jigglypuff's player Serial died in the first matchup.
He's just running back and forth, waiting for down there. Oh, brings out the hammer.
Flaming hammer.
Oh, but misses. Maybe he'll bring it out
Flaming
again.
hammer went away.
He's trying to eat Jigglypuff, taking down with him.
All right.
Trying the up smash. Spacing each other's out here.
Who's playing right now was asked in the chat. It's 2 new players to today's tournament. F.L.U.D. is clearly stated on the screen. That's Kirby, and then Jigglypuff is Serial. So and that's game 2 goes to F.L.U.D. So right now we're 2-0. All right, sir. I think you need to project your voice a little bit more. You can't really be heard on the stream.
Sorry.
Sorry. All right, picking a new stage.
This is a best of 5 scenario. Before in our pools, it was a best of 3, but now the stream. It's a best of 5.
Yeah, fun fact, this is actually the first tournament that was not a double elimination bracket all the way through. We actually started out with pools and did round robin in the pools, and then top 8 have just moved on to a double elimination bracket.
There will be losers bracket, but this year it will only be in the top 8. So we'll see people on stream again here today.
Oh, we're streaming losers bracket too?
Oh, maybe we won't see. I don't know. That is unknown this time.
Peacetree asks, what does FLUD stand for? You know, maybe in interviews later he'd be able to help us out with that. I'm unsure myself.
I know FLUD is a move from regular Mario, so maybe that's based on that. But again, we'll have to wait.
Stay tuned.
For interview questions.
Just gonna open my caffeine. Don't mind me.
And drip it all over the paper here we have.
Bracket. But it's a mock bracket. So we're good. Sponsored by F.L.U.D and Ruby Red Squirt if they ever call us back. Alright, the matchup is going similarly to the way in the first matchup went. But we see FLUD returning to his original character. Wait, no, that's Dr. Mario.
Dr. Mario.
So it's Mario,
deceiving.
but he's graduated med school already.
Yes.
So we have Dr. Mario here playing against Cereal. Decided to stick with Jigglypuff, hoping to get one of those rests, maybe. Alright, both shield. Duo shield. Jigglypuff. Oh, FLUD actually got that move, and off flies Jigglypuff up to the top right. Jigglypuff is back on the center of the stage, though.
Tries sing.
Tries for the... No.
Does not work.
Dr. Mario's seen that one before.
Oh, nice.
Wow, that was a really creepy face from Dr. Mario, but Dr. Mario got the kill.
And FLUD moves on to the next round. No wins for Cereal. Good job by FLUD.
Congrats to FLUD. 3-0 there. And Cereal moves down to the losers bracket. Welcome, Cereal, to the losers bracket. The next match we have... Alright, the next match we have is TinyTim and Goldfish, I believe, unless someone yells and corrects me.
Bracket is
TinyTim and Goldfish?
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, so we are switching now to TinyTim and Goldfish. TinyTim is a newcomer to this tournament. Goldfish has been here before. New tag. Not sure what inspired that change.
I think it was her tag last year.
It was her tag last year. She just wasn't in top 8.
Yeah, this is her, I think, first top 8 in Smash, so that's great for her.
So welcome to the stream, Goldfish. We're excited to have you here on the channel. We're going to switch back and watch them get set up. Oh. No, we actually can't show you their controls in case you happen to play them in the future. That's confidential information. So once they're done setting their controls, we'll switch back to the gameplay. You'll have to bear with our faces a little longer. In chat, let's see. Apparently a degree makes you heavier. Yes, it does. It makes your wallet lighter, but it makes your brain heavier, and that's why Dr. Mario got that kill there. Yes. Thank you for that, your boy Lucas. And you're playing in top 8. Are you excited?
Yes,
Psyched for your match?
Yeah, I'm versing Reptile.
That's a common matchup we see here.
That'll be not the next matchup after this, but the one after that. So.
All right. So the next matchup is actually one to keep an eye out for. It's F.L.U.D Batsy against F.L.U.D LIL SILO. So that's both sponsored by Vlad there. So that'll be a close matchup, maybe. But I'm surprised that Vlad didn't switch that around just for like funding issues and things of that sort. But then we have yes, you're playing a Syndrome this year.
Goldfish, whose name tag can also be Ace G, is playing Gandalf here, and Link is Tim. And
they are playing on Battlefield, but in like an artsy style.
Yeah, this might be this is Battlefield. I think Northern Cave, and
it does look like the ground is going to fall apart, but it doesn't because it's Battlefield.
Classic Zelda series matchup of Link versus Ganondorf. Ooh, nice kill by Link there with the bomb.
Ganondorf comes in, lands in the center of the stage, brings out the club and smacks him on the head. TinyTim
Nice
flying
forward
off to the
smash.
left with a concussion.
Another forward smash.
Wow!
And
what an upset.
Close game.
It's that concussion. Alright, and we see HG trying for the smash again. Didn't get it off there at that point, but you know, it's okay. It's okay. TinyTim throwing out some projectiles that HG lands on. That was an interesting move there. Worked out.
Upbeat.
Swinging swords.
Doesn't get the kill move. Here's his try up smash. Not working for her. Tim tries to bomb again. Works. Oh, and does it again. He does it again with.
And do we have DI, but no recovery.
Oh, it
Recovery.
just made it. Wow.
Wow.
Good job.
She's still fighting. We have a lot of purple smoke
She
flying around
survives
this one.
after 3 bombs. Oh, tries the Warlock Punch. Did not work this time. And and an
wow.
even game again. This is going to be a
Wow.
close one.
Final stock here for both TinyTim and HG, or Goldfish. We have them both throwing out their swords at the same time. TinyTim gets that one. HG is above TinyTim. TinyTim hits HG up into the air.
Hard time staying on the ground here.
It's an interesting stage choice, honestly, because I don't think either of these characters are very platform-heavy fighters. So it's interesting they didn't go with FD or something of that sort. And we see a projectile throwing HG off to the left, dodges the second, hits the third. TinyTim really throwing a lot of projectiles this game.
A lot of bomb spins working for him.
It has been. I'm not saying he should stop.
It only takes a couple hits for the match to be over with Ganondorf's sword.
If you look at HG's numbers, they're creeping towards the dark red territory. We see bright red for her, bright orange for TinyTim. And the bomb, who will that hit? Both of them thrown off to the left there in that moment. Oh, who is that? Match goes to TinyTim. Wow. Congrats, Link. Slaying Ganon yet again.
Wins game 1.
Yes, there's more games to be played.
Very close game. Closer than our previous matchup.
It was closer than I expected, in all honesty.
Yeah, I expected the first game to be a bit closer than this one, but I'm not complaining. This is
No, I have no opinions. I'm just commentating. F.L.U.D is unbiased in regards to its players.
I don't know anyone here. I don't
Thank you.
care about
I'm
any
flattered.
of these people.
Wow. Wow. That did not help. Don't worry. None of us care about you either.
Thanks.
And Sora. This is the first time we're seeing Sora on stream.
And he brings out the younger Link.
Teen Link.
No, it's younger.
Because Teen Link is too similar to Toon Link.
Anyway. Sora's...
I actually know very little about Sora's gameplay, as I have never seen Sora used. It looks like there's like a stick whip thing going on there. And a sword. Oh, wow. Wow, very impressive there. There's a lot more aerial fighting going on in this matchup.
The game plan probably for Tim is still the same. Throw out a lot of projectiles here. Is still with a Link. This is HG's trying to counter here.
Oh, does Sora have a counter?
Sora does have a counter.
Stan counter characters.
Tim gets his first stop.
He does. And it looks like Sora is ready for Thundaga. So we can hope to see that soon. It's an exciting moment. That was Thundaga. Didn't really do a lot. But Blizzaga. Who named these? That could be coming next. I don't know. No spoilers. Wow. Took a lot of hits there. HG took a lot of damage. TinyTim still on 3 stocks, but creeping towards the normal red territory from the red-orange. HG getting even in damage here now, but 1 less stock.
Almost equal, but one has one more stock than the other.
Not equal anymore.
Nope.
This matchup is not going very well for Sora.
This is not as close as the first match.
The bomb lands, and because TinyTim threw it, he knew to shield. That was a good use of the shield there. You see Sora is on fire, smoking.
Sora's just hoping it's counter catches something.
Okay,
Nice.
is this the counter?
No.
He froze. TinyTim froze, shielding there from HG. These two players don't utilize their shields a lot. I've noticed that. We see a lot of projectiles, a lot of fire trying to guard his recovery, but TinyTim comes around behind and hits her up to the top right, leaving Ace-G on her final stock.
Well, but she gets rid of one of that stock.
And TinyTim...
It'll be an uphill battle, but can Ace do it?
She will not be 3-stocked in this moment in time.
And that is sure a win.
See a lot of sword play with these users too as well. Crow the Great says 3-stock. No, there's not a 3-stock right now. That is not what we're seeing in this particular matchup. We did have some 3-stocks earlier on the stream though.
Sora finally catches his counter here.
Sora is a game.
Yeah. But nice grab by Tim here. Tries to get killed with the up B, but Sora is a very fluid character, so it goes up pretty high. Oh, but is this it? Yes. Tim wins game 2.
On
he needs
to
one more.
On to game 3 for TinyTim and Goldfish. Let's see if he'll move on to the third Link here in this game, as we've seen him play the other Links so far. Random battlefield seems to be the modus operandi for these two players. TinyTim will pick first, as he is the winner, and that is not the third Link.
No. It is another Zelda character. Zelda herself. A lot of Zelda characters being chosen in this round, this matchup.
A little obsessed. Alright, Ganon and Zelda. I think they've probably fought in the Zelda games, right?
I think so.
So, here we go. Battle of the Centuries. Ganon off to the right with the soldier. That was Zelda's soldier.
Yeah.
It looks a lot like Ganon, so I'll probably get confused. We see another soldier being built. I actually, in my pool earlier, did play TinyTim as Zelda.
That's a quick death.
It looked about like this, except I was Zero Suit, not Ganon. And as Zelda, I know that he does throw out the soldier quite a bit. Utilizes it more than any other Zelda I've ever gone against. TinyTim gets smaller each match. This is true.
This is not looking good for Ace here. Has not even dealt any damage yet. In trouble again.
Managed to recover. Is back on stage.
Finally get some percent. That's a good thing.
That
Baby
is a good
steps.
thing. You see.
Nice back air from Zelda.
Another soldier being built.
Almost hit.
Dodge. Oh, oof. Off the top of the screen. No DI there. See Zelda throwing out some kicks. Again, jumping back in. Manages to land on the platform. Jumps over to the other platform with the purple coming out of his fist. Oh, Zelda, lots of sparkles there in the center of the stage. And builds a soldier. Smacks to the right. HG dodged the projectiles, but there is another soldier. TinyTim built a whole army. And that army defeated Ace-G.
That was a good game for TinyTim.
That was a terrible game for Ace-G. Let's all remember the first game for Goldfish.
Yes.
Really hard carried there.
Yeah.
Congrats to TinyTim.
It only went downhill for Goldfish.
We should mention TinyTim's sponsor. That would be the Holy Spirit. So, if you see him lose, though, don't blame the Holy Spirit.
Yeah.
All right, and TinyTim moving on. And Goldfish moving down in the bracket. And then the next matchup we have on the bracket is a Vlad versus Vlad. Batsy versus LIL SILO. That is going to be intense. They do play a lot together.
At home, so.
F in the chat for HG, yes. F in the chat for HG, for
Started
Goldfish.
off so well.
But we're very proud of her for making it to top 8. This is her first stream. Oh, we're switching this out. We are not having...
Oh, I'm up.
Yes, okay, yeah. So we're having... That was Vlad Batsy, for those of you who don't know his face. It has changed a little bit since the last stream with the addition of a lot more hair up here. So if you just saw him last year and then you're seeing him now, it's still him.
He'll be playing next.
He'll be playing LIL SILO. So that is the Viva La Vida matchup. So both my teammates there. We'll see who can pull through. Are they setting anything up? Oh, yep, picking their stages. They both have their controls already in the system.
It'll be interesting to see what stage is selected first here.
And I can, I would put money on Lil Silo going with Yellow Rob. But Batsy mixes it up sometimes. 90% of the time plays Samus, but we'll see. Useless Reptile. Rip. Yes. Rip Goldfish. But, like, she made it to top 8, so is it really Rip? She has many years to hone her skill level.
Playing Thoughts here.
We do see a mix-up.
Another common character for Batsy.
Yes, probably the second most common.
Yeah, maybe Falcon.
Oh, that one exists
Falcon's
too.
in a running there, but but Batsy gets off to a fast start, dealing 45% damage in less than 10 seconds. And first hit for Lil Silo.
Also interesting to note, the last matchup was played solely on Battlefield. This is on small Battlefield, so a little different gameplay required there. Lil Silo throwing on edge guard with some projectiles. Both of these players... Oh, wow! No recovery there, and Lil Silo is about to pull a rage quit because he won. So I guess not a rage quit. Just so proud that he did take one of Batsy's stocks.
You don't see that every day from Batsy. Oh, but he gets killing.
But he made it to dark red number territory, so no shame there. We see Batsy with some kicks, kicking Little Silo off to the left, then some more kicks there. Little Silo does recover.
Back in it.
We have a tornado and the laser eyes. A common combo there that we'll see from Little Silo today. Fire cartwheels going on.
There.
Lil Silo has some fans in the chat. Yes, let's go Lil Silo. Batsy tries to shine that, and Lil Silo takes another stock as Batsy goes off to the right side of the stage. See Batsy with, Lil Silo with the tornado arms. The fire to guard is landing, and up fire on Fox. Lil Silo recovers. They're both on the stage yet again. Hits Batsy off to the left. Tornado against the edge of the stage.
Ooh.
Wow!
And
that's game!
That's a great...
Let's go, Lil Silo! Very impressive there. Let's see if we can carry this on.
Carry this momentum, because...
See if you take the momentum into the next match. If he could send Batsy...
This is a big upset in the
If Batsy goes to the losers... It's actually already was an upset in that moment.
Yeah. Oh, he switches to Falcon now.
Alright, so this game is...
Yeah. I wonder if Batsy's feeling a little nervous here.
He usually doesn't pull out Falcon until bracket reset.
We'll see what Batsy can do this time. Maybe not SD.
You hear the stream delay from the audience upstairs. Alright, we see the tornado arms from Lil Silo.
A lot of support for Lil Silo in the chat.
A lot of support from the audience upstairs as well.
You won't be able to hear it, but we can, so.
And we see spinning through the shield, and Captain Falcon jumps out of that shield, lands on Lil Silo's head. It's okay. Footstools can happen to anyone, John.
Famous quote.
We see Captain Falcon hit him up into the air. Tornado arms from Lil Silo, and some laser eyes.
Lil Silo in the dark red territory. Also Captain Falcon is too.
It was a very, very even matchup.
Oh, well.
It's still pretty even.
Lil Silo loses the first stock.
Right. Oh! Slams his head into the ground.
Tried to kill him immediately.
That didn't work out for him, though. Captain Falcon jumped out of that and returns with fire and kicks.
He's done a great combo here. Is he going to end it with a knee?
Wow!
That's just nice. That was a very great combo for Batsy.
One of the best combos that we've seen.
So far.
Ever. And we see some, tornado arms there. Oh, sends Batsy off to the side. Lil Silo will take Batsy's first stocks, but Lil Silo himself well on the way to his third stock. Right there.
Right there. Great timing.
We see some tornado arms, some laser coming out of the bottom of him, some laser eyes. We have fans for both Lil Silo, Sarah Setz, and then Alex pulling for Batsy in the chat there. You can see Lil Silo, tornado arms to the left. Stalking.
Falcon punch, but did not connect there.
See Batsy prepared to jump around. Set up for a hit, but just got hit himself.
Ooh.
Wow, Lil Silo with the edge guard. Batsy does manage to recover. Lil Silo throws him off to the side again. Let's see, will there be another recovery moment?
Oh,
no!
this
Wow!
is good.
Wow!
And
Okay.
Batsy can't get the catch there.
Lil Silo hanging on by a thread in this
Lil
moment
Silo
of
still has
time.
to come back, but he's doing a good job of it. Ooh.
Really, the tornado arms are his most popular move right now. Also, he's crawling along the bottom of the stage a lot. See some laser eyes. Laser eyes are always a good thing. Wow! Can he come back? Batsy, it was good edge guard there from Batsy.
Oh. Ooh, and that,
Off the edge of the stage. Game
Lil
2.
Silo couldn't tech that.
Game 2 goes to Batsy.
We hear the groans of Lil Silo as he got killed as well.
And I'm sure we'll hear the groans of Little Silo's fans momentarily. Going on to Game 3. This is the first time that Game 3 will not be the deciding factor in this matchup.
Yes.
Previously on the stream, it has been 3-0.
Another Battlefield selection. It's Joseph. Ooh, Lil Silo.
Blue Rob.
Blue Rob.
Blue Rob.
Also, Batsy is switching up his character yet again with Marth.
They both switched up their characters in this moment in time.
Unusual for Batsy. He usually likes to stay consistent with at least one or two characters.
I feel like in the beginning stages, he usually does switch up a little bit to see who he'd like to carry him through to the end. I'm thinking it won't be Marth. You know, Marth against Rob is an interesting matchup. Marth does have good range with his sword, but Rob also has, he's very projectile heavy.
Yes. Very uses his arms a lot too. Ooh, a nice tipper from Batsy there.
Is this the first sword character besides Link that we've seen?
Yeah, I believe so.
I believe it is.
Getting nice combos. Batsy here. Oh,
Wow.
Also says enough and
Oh,
almost
the DI. The DI from Batsy. He didn't do blue. Is that not blue, Peachtree? If that's not blue, just let me know. And we see they're both the higher number. Lil Silo tries to come under the stage, couldn't do it there. Lil Silo.
Oh. Nice. Almost killed, but not yet.
Lil Silo coming back. Will Batsy at the edge guard? No, decides to jump back onto the stage.
Batsy is doing a good job edge guarding here.
He is. The sword is really helping with that. And that's game.
Very sad game for Lil Silo.
Game 3 goes to Batsy. I take back what I said. Marth might carry Batsy through the tournament a little ways.
Mm-hmm. Blue Rob did not do well. Battlefield yet again. Oh. Or no.
No. Do we have hazards on for the top 8?
I
This
believe we do.
during the pool portion of the tournament, it was the first time that we've had hazards on during a tournament. And I pulled Pokemon Stadium against a couple of my opponents, and it threw them off a little bit because of the hazards. So if we are going to see hazards on, it will be the first time we're seeing that on stream. So much history is being made today. Hope you're tuning in.
Batsy has gone back to Fox here and quickly does what he usually does, deal a lot of damage quickly early on in the first 10 seconds. And that's
wow.
That's a kill
That is the
in like
fastest
12
kill.
seconds there.
This is a tough one for Lil Silo. Went back to Yellow Rob, but will that be enough to pull him through? See Batsy with the rear leg roundhouse air kicks. And more kicks off the top, trying to duplicate the kill. No, did not get the combo there. Didn't really go for it. And hazards.
It hasn't. Lil Silo has finally gotten some percent on Batsy here. Oh, another quick kill.
Very quick kill. it was the color. He's got this one. You know, we're all hoping, but this
It'll be interesting.
Yellow Rob spins some tornadoes there. You know, really they should focus on using the hazards to their advantage, which is the benefit to playing on a hazards on stage in a moment like this. But with these two characters, the way that they fight each other, I think the stage more just gets in the way.
And now it's just back to normal. Batsy has only been dealt 50 damage. And tries to get a quick kill here. He loves his up smash with Fox here.
And did not kill. We see LIL SILO coming back down to the stage. LIL SILO getting weaker though. Smoke is emanating from him. Batsy with the recovery, the up B there.
Nice edge guard and a nice more edge guarding.
Wow, is he gonna make it? He did make it. Welcome Fox. And that's game.
That's game. And
Game 4 goes to Batsy. Batsy
wins the set.
will be advancing in the bracket.
After a surprising game 1, it only went downhill for LIL SILO.
You know, I personally do know LIL SILO, and I think that he's satisfied with that game 1. Honestly, he'll probably carry that with him. Through the losers bracket, we might see him back here in the grand finals. I would not be surprised. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you in a little bit after you play your matchup.
Yes, I will be back later.
Okay, I was gonna
Alrighty. So we have. Who all do we have in chat?
we've got a lot in the chat, a lot going on.
Alex Milliken.
A lot of people pulling there for Yellow Rob. Yellow Rob had a lot of fans. But congratulations on your
Thank
win.
you.
You did have a couple of fans for you as well, who were hoping that we wouldn't see an upset that early in the bracket. You know.
Maybe we should take this opportunity while they're getting ready to play and show our prizes.
Are they still getting set up, or are they on the?
I don't know. It looks like John didn't even have his controller plugged in yet. So we'll show our third place prize. Little preview. Third place at this tournament is going to get this little metal printing of a. It's from Crash Nitro Kart, because our tournament is Crash Bandicoot themed, and so we have that. Our second place. Let's see if they're. I'm not sure if they're playing yet.
Oh,
Maybe.
they are picking their
All right,
characters.
second place
We'll
in
show
between
second place
games.
in a moment.
Oh, stage second place for in between games. Oh, they didn't fill that out here.
I didn't know which ones the losers went to. If it was like, I couldn't look at that. I didn't want to do. All right, and we have Reptile pulling out Toon Link, and Syndrome, who you just saw commentating. Syndrome's a new tag, but he's been at every tournament. Ever, yes, pulling out Greninja. So really no surprises here with these characters. And honestly, these two are from the same practice facility, so they play against each other quite frequently. They know how each other fight at this point in time.
Let's see. Night Fury, former tag Night Fury, now Reptile. Pretty steady Toon Link main since she started playing the game. Whereas Syndrome, former tag, formerly known as JBB, he's played quite a few characters. And last year in the tournament, I think he may have even played 3 separate characters in the grand finals.
Yes. I don't think it worked very well for him, but he did do that.
That is something which happened. We have Hunter Hopkins joining us again for commentary. Of course, we don't say anyone's real name, because we don't say like real legal names in our stream, so we use his smash tag of Hunter Hopkins to introduce him. Okay, Hunter Hopkins doing some mime commentary. We will.
Pretty evenly right now, both with 3 stocks, both creeping towards the red territory. Toon Link, a little more damage dealt to her, and that'll be her first stock right there.
She tried to move towards him, but it actually, since she was holding that way, since she was holding to the left, it was strong enough to send her all the way off. Just slips over her, dodges the punish. Feel like if he'd gone to the left, that may have killed. He was holding down pretty hard. Seemed like that's why he went such a low trajectory. Gets the bomb, but nothing off of it. Alright. Soon that's that's outside the range of where that's gonna actually combo into anything, but that's strong enough that soon it's just gonna kill off the top. Yeah, I'd say Greninja probably one of Syndrome's better characters.
I'm inclined to agree. The moments when he pulls out Yoshi are not good moments.
He normally does well with Yoshi against me, but I don't know if that's just because I'm bad at fighting Yoshi. Because Yoshi's a little weird to fight. He gets armor when he's jumping, so a lot of times the ways that you can edge guard other characters just don't work for Yoshi.
And if you're using Samus, edge guarding is a big proponent of a big portion of your game.
Yeah.
If your gameplay.
Honestly, almost every character I play, just because I like edge guarding. I think it's one of the more fun parts of the game. So other than Fox, most of the characters I play are pretty edge guard heavy.
Which would be why we haven't seen a lot of edge guarding from you yet today, since you did play Fox in your previous set a lot.
Yeah.
A little mix up there in the middle. But...
Yeah, I was finding my footing. I'm in that post-adolescent but pre-legitimate maturity stage of life right now in the tournament.
And there we go. Toon Link does destroy the teddy bear. Teddy bear flies off to the right. Toon Link focused on just fighting Greninja. A lot of spiking there, jumping into the stage with her sword down.
She's getting a lot of damage, even though she's a stock down. Now she took some damage, but I was gonna say she. Okay.
Yeah, there we go.
Right.
It's pretty much evened out at this time, an even playing field.
There we go. Bringing it right back with that. Combos off. Oh, I think she may have meant to go for up air. I mean, I don't specifically know. She had a plan for the down air that was, you know, I'm not a Toon Link main. Don't even play him at all. It just seemed like she could have probably gotten an up air off that up air shield, but then the down air came out. Oh, pops the balloon. Bonus points. For those of you who don't know, every time that someone pops a balloon in this... Actually, I probably can't say that. We'd get in trouble. I was going to say every time someone pops a balloon in this tournament, we donate $1,000 to charity, but then if we didn't do it, I feel like we'd get in trouble.
Yes, we don't have $1,000 to spare.
We spent it all on incredible prizes. You'll see our second place. You'll see our second place prize after this
Momentarily. Game. Really could be anyone's game still. Greninja could have a comeback moment here. We see a lot of snow coming out of Greninja, throwing a lot of snow and ice, something that we don't see outside our window anymore.
This is true.
Oh, there we go, Snowflake. Some more snowflakes. And Toon Link. Can she recover? Makes the recovery using the help of her fire and her up B. Very good. Back on the stage. A lot of dodging there from Toon Link. Some bubbles. Bubbles are flying around. We see.
Are you using bubbles to refer to the shields?
No, there's like little bubbles. I know what shields are.
Wait, which bubbles?
Like little bubbles. Like someone had a bubble one. And there we go.
Oh, you mean Greninja's like water thingsies?
And useless, previously known as useless Reptile, is now just plain old Reptile off to the right. And we're gonna cut to commentators just for a minute.
Yeah. So here's our second place prize, the Crash Bandicoot big box. Lots of merch in here. We have a reusable travel mug, double wide lanyard, character key cover, which is I think just a keychain, vinyl decal stickers, and a stress ball. And the stress ball is also one of these crates right here.
So that is what second place is playing for. We'll show you the first place prize after this matchup. Cloud. I hate Cloud. If you're watching the stream, you know who you are. I don't want your homie stocks. I'm carrying that grudge from 2018.
I think he may be watching because I did text him the link. Although he's probably at work.
He's probably working, but
doing the big boy thing.
You know, not everybody is off for President's Day.
Yeah, some people just don't care about George Washington.
But if you forget where our country came from, we wouldn't be here today. So we have this in honor of President's Day. Usually it's in December, but this year...
And on a Saturday. But this year, it's on a Monday in February for George Washington.
May he rest in peace. Wow, Cloud.
And we'll see which one of these players lays the other one to rest in peace.
You know, both of these players, heavy in the blonde hair game, you know they took a lot of time styling their hair before they came to the stage to play this morning. And it manages to stay in place throughout their battle, so...
I mean, does Cloud's That looks like someone's hair that's not in place.
It looks like
anymore.
it's not in place, but I think he wants it in place there.
That's the move, honestly, because even if it comes out of place,
It's still-
literally just gonna look the same.
Both still in their first stock, but a lot of damage. Wow, I need to not.
Alright,
I
holy-
do sometimes have commentator curse. I apologize. I apologize there,
See,
Reptile.
I don't know how much commentator curse is actually just because you say something, and how much it is just because, like, right there we said that they were both on their first stock because we were surprised because we knew they were about to die.
That's true. It's just I'm
So it's
smart.
like they were more likely to die anyways.
And Cloud throwing out some letters there a minute ago, but didn't connect. Half a soldier there from Zelda, and then a full
Scoops him up with that up smash.
up smash. Cloud through the ceiling. Cloud hits Zelda off to the left. Lots of swords.
Oh, alright. Up smash bear. And Cloud is the other one that I would say may be Syndrome's best character. Like, it's either Greninja or Cloud. I don't really know which one I would say he's better with, but either of them are his more formidable choices. in
Full
bracket.
limit there sent Zelda off the stage. Full limit in the air, so that was a good gameplay from Cloud.
He's been sneaking that in more and more. I saw him in his pools match. He played the number 6 seed, Goldfish, and in their match I saw a pretty unique incorporation of that finishing touch. Is that down B with the limit is what that's called. So he's been using that more and more. It's very powerful.
He executes it well. And Chinese characters sent Zelda off to the right, and
That's it.
full hit.
Oh, alright, never mind.
DI! What a princess. Zelda,
There we go.
alright, well,
See, Cloud
two
did have
stocks
home
there.
field advantage.
Two stocks there. Yes, that is true.
Yeah, see. Speaking of, I don't know how we're going to incorporate home field advantage, so we'll just skip that. We'll just show you our first place prize. Here it is. It's a Crash Bandicoot trophy. If you were in the Discord, you already knew about it. Feel free to hop in the Discord if you know someone who is. I don't have an invite to it right now, and I'm playing in a tournament, so I can't make one. But if your friends are in the Discord, then ask them to spread the love.
Not sure which stage they picked. That'll be a surprise for us. Syndrome went back to Cloud.
Yeah, he was hovering Wolf there for a second, I saw. That would have been a very interesting choice. One of his old mains, like the first year the game came out, he was playing a lot of Wolf, but haven't seen him play much Wolf in the last probably year and a half.
Alright, and we have Toon Link is back. Again, two blonde characters, both with spiky hair, but it was a bad day for Toon Link. Wearing a hat. And we have, is this Fountain of Dreams Battlefield, or?
Fountain of Dreams, just regular Fountain of Dreams.
Straight up Fountain of Dreams.
The quickest way to tell, obviously you can tell from the bottom because you can't go under Fountain of Dreams, but when it first starts you're not going to be able to see it. So those side platforms, if they have the water, like the water fountains below them, that's regular Fountain of Dreams. That water won't be there in the Battlefield version.
Oh, okay. Alright. Do a Fountain of Dreams. I haven't seen this played a ton in the tournaments.
Yeah, this is one of the stages that I really like with the Hazards On rule set that we've been trying. I feel like this stage would, like, if more places did Hazards On rule sets, this would be a very cool stage. I like how the platforms move up and down. It really differentiates itself from just Battlefield or Dreamland or one-way tri-plats.
And both of these characters in their gameplay do utilize the platforms to their full potential. So a choice like this is better for them than Final Destination or something of that sort.
Toon Link, I'll say, especially when the platforms are high, if John needs to camp out Toon Link for some reason, he can definitely do so with Cloud. If the platform's raised, Toon Link's going to have a hard time getting those hops. It's going to be a big commitment to get out there with anything other than
But does take Syndrome's second stock, leaving them pretty even yet again.
I'm surprised that down smash did not hit right there.
And this is when we're talking about Toon Link would have some difficulty reaching the higher platform if Cloud were to decide to camp out there because the side platforms have disappeared.
I did also mean like when the side platforms are all the way up.
Oh, okay. Well, but like also that
Yeah,
too.
yeah, both times.
Like
Both
high
times,
platforms.
High platforms, short person. Some real life problems.
No step stools and smash. You see Toon Link spike down into the water, misses Cloud. Cloud's limit is
very much dies.
very much. That was the limit right there.
Has been laid. Rest in peace.
like George
Shout outs
Washington.
to George Washington. You know, honestly, I'm a little bit skeptical of Cloud's hair, the way it stays in place all the time, in that just such a specific way that seems like it could, you know, flop around or get messed up or whatever. I'm starting to think Cloud's hair may be fake, like George Washington. So,
Especially on a stage like this, we're very water heavy.
yeah, even when it gets wet, it stays in place. I hope it's not a perm. Don't you ruin perms if you swim? Is that a thing?
Perms are normally curly, so I don't know. I've never had a perm.
I haven't either. I just
If anyone in the chats had a perm, let us know.
Yeah, D Wizzle is King D in chat. I know he's had a perm before.
And we see Cloud flying off to the left. A lot of projectiles there. Attempts to edge guard from Reptile, but Reptile was edge guarding from the middle of the stage there.
Playing it safe. You know, she's just trying to get one opening. Figures most of her moves, apparently not dash attack, but a lot of her moves should kill on one hit. And oh, she's dead. She's
Wow.
just dead. Toon
Wow.
is light. I was gonna say if she just got like one hit, she could have knocked him.
And that went to Syndrome.
And we're out of exciting prizes to show you. I apologize, you guys.
So now,
No more prizes, no charity, or just
us.
yeah.
So are we moving on to losers bracket then?
Yeah, we'll do Cereal and Goldfish. We'll be playing next.
So if Cereal and Goldfish.
Cereal and Goldfish!
I'm here. I don't know where Cereal is.
I believe he's upstairs because he's in chat right now. Cereal is, we're not going to say who because like I said, we don't give out people's legal names on stream, so we aren't going to say which person in chat is,
And then this will be a
tag.
losers bracket matchup. So because this is a double elimination bracket for the top 8, which whoever loses will be off the stream. So we have Cereal and Goldfish. Then we'll follow that up with LIL SILO and Reptile. That will be a close matchup.
I mean, who's to say that Cereal and
Cereal,
Goldfish
I have no idea how Cereal and Goldfish play.
I played Cereal earlier for the first time I've ever seen him play. He was in my pool. He was pretty solid. Goldfish I've been playing for a couple years. She's definitely gotten better recently. And here she has a surprise character to pull out during bracket, typically known as a Ganon main. Okay, staying Ganon main.
So
Never
this
mind.
is-
We
right
may
now
see the
we
surprise
have,
character later.
Battle of the Fat Kings.
No, you see the abs on that dude? Ganon's not fat. He's just big. He's a big boy.
I'd be scared to meet either one of them on the stream.
Yeah.
It's like a giant crocodile is scary.
Yeah.
And also a monster.
Whenever
you know?
I see a giant crocodile in the
I run.
street, I walk the other way. Okay, I walk. I'm a little bit more collected.
Well,
but
you run if it's a crocodile in a zigzag pattern. So let's see if
That's for
Ganon.
alligators.
They're the same. I
They're
think.
not, no.
I think they're
No,
both.
one's Egyptian, and so you're culturally insensitive if you're just saying that it's the same thing as the one from...
Well, let's see if Ganon can run in a zigzag pattern here. Right now, a very even matchup we're seeing at this moment
The
in
one thing I
time.
do know about crocodiles, they snap their teeth on their cigarettes. Shout out to the Bengals.
Wow, and K-Rool takes the first stock there against Ace G. Goldfish grabs purple and with the club misses the smash there. And we K-Rool with a lot of kicks and a boxing glove, pulls out that boxing glove when he really needs it. Oh, Ace G blocks that attack and throws K-Rool off to the right. But it wasn't a throw, it was just a really strong hit.
On that Flame Choke Ganon's side B there where she picks him up and he gets thrown down into the ground. She's gone for F smash in place as her follow-up both times, and Cereal has rolled away both times. So we'll see if Goldfish adapts to that, and if next time she Flame Chokes, she maybe does a down B or a dash attack to try and cover roll away.
We have a lot of fans. I know we have fans for both upstairs. In the chat, Useless Reptile, not to be confused with Reptile. Pulling for Goldfish.
Yeah, Ace,
Charging
for
it
those
up.
of you who don't know, Ace G is the former tag of Goldfish. A little bit of Viva La Vida tournament lore there. We're telling everyone's former tags and history.
Hey, we've been doing it for 4 years. We have that now.
when the visual dictionary comes out, see their entries in there. Oh, gets
Wow.
gets.
That
was almost
wow.
really good. That was almost really good. I was like, oh, she's gonna get saved by that propeller, but she got hit and it's only down beat instead of up beat there.
Game 1 goes to K. Rool, also known as Cereal.
We have Syndrome has returned.
Syndrome's back in the box. Apparently has keyboard clicks on Syndrome. RU57.
Oh.
Don't say your age on the internet, kids.
Straight face. Oh, straight face dancing.
I didn't see what. Oh, okay,
sorry,
Sora.
Surprise character. This is the surprise character.
You'll have
I
to
was
hard
talking
carry
about
the
earlier.
commentary here because I don't know much about Sora as opposed to all the characters.
I know
that
he's
I know
got
a
fancy
lot about.
hair. He's really, as far as the hair game, which is something we've been heavily focused on this tournament, Sora is low-key destroying K. Rool.
High key destroying as far as the hair game because I don't see any hair under that crown.
That is a sad hairline.
Sad hairline.
That hairline has been laid to rest in peace with George Washington. Jonathan Price, shout outs to Glack is his tag. Since he's not here, we can't say his legal name. But he and I went to a Clemson tournament last week. He wasn't going to come today, but he's on vacation. We traveled really far to go to the Clemson tournament. We may or may not be Clemson. We might be really far away from Clemson.
And we have Sora getting ready with Thundaga.
Oh,
That was
that's
not.
an SD. Oh, barely grabs the ledge. I thought
Wow. Wow. And both recovered from
she was
that.
They're both at about equal percent.
They really are.
However, K. Rool's second heaviest character in the game, and Sora, I believe, is within the top maybe 6 or 8 lightest.
Mm-hmm.
So you'll see Sora die a lot sooner.
But what do we say? The bigger they are, the harder they fall.
That is what we say. I say that all the time. I don't know how to follow up on that. I do like your libation, though. We'll show off. Since we ran out of prizes, next commentator cam will show your drink and give a quick shout out to the home line. Oh, the preemptive counter. Oh, if she gets, all right, beats out that that gun when he was you saw like the air coming out of the gun. That's actually a vacuum to suck in the character and then shoot them out. That would have definitely killed Sora. That does kill Sora. And here we are. Back recovers to the side platform, avoids the crown, counters it. Couple. All right, the crown dealt some damage to K. Rool. She's doing pretty good about getting around that crown, which is a good thing to know how to do when you're fighting K. Rool, because that's one of his main zoning tools. Twisting hair out of shield, but Sora's too quick. Oh, the double counter, very quick. That's really low amount of cooldown. I haven't fought Sora that much. I fought one Sora in a tournament one time, and I lost. But I don't know much about the character, how they work. Not had enough experience to gather some insight to tell you guys about Sora. I know everyone wanted them, or him. Everyone wanted him in Smash. He's the final character. They're done adding characters to the game now.
Hence the stream name.
Yeah, that's why our stream is called Justice for Crash Bandicoot, because even Bandicoots deserve justice, and also because it's not Smash. Oh, the reads? Actually, that was more of a bait than a read. But either way, it worked, and got her the lead. Alright, SD, I believe that's gonna be an SD. Unfortunate. Highly unfortunate for Cereal. But even set count, even game count, I feel like they have the mentality to come back from this. Let's cut to the commentator cam quick. Put your phone away. We have guests now. Here's our Ruby Red Squirt that Princess Di has been drinking during staying hydrated.
Well,
During the
this is to stay hydrated.
Hydro
This
Flask gets enough shoutouts.
is to caffeinate.
Yes.
We didn't show the brand.
Oh, it's not a Hydro Flask, guys.
Yeah.
It's not a Hydro
We're
Flask.
just shouting out if
We're not in yet.
if you happen to work with Ruby Red Squirt, give us a call. If you'd like to sponsor the next tournament, we do have Mario Kart coming up in July.
We only want Ruby Red.
Not the regular
If you send
Squirt.
us any regular
No.
Squirt, we'll drop the sponsorship. We will drop it from our end.
And we didn't miss much of the gameplay. We have a Firaga getting ready with Sora.
Firaga.
Say it how you like.
Alright, this is the spike hitbox. Could have gotten a little conversion off that if he hit the spike. But it doesn't matter because gets the F smash on the attack get up. Snaps to ledge, fortunately. A couple of the Soras I've played online are like, you know, really bad Soras. So when I'm saying I have no insight to give you about Sora, I'm not including just probably dozens of Soras that are most likely 8 years old that I've played online. And they, with that up B, they go past the ledge and end up dunking a lot. But she snapped it there, and she was trying to do that up B and hit him on stage. Again, that's another move that back air could have gotten spike hitbox, sends her off stage, but I'm not sure he would have gotten any conversion off of that spike if he'd spiked her off the stage there, so setting her off stage, setting up for an edge guard was probably better. The better hitbox.
We see HG creeping towards the dark red numbers here. One hit from K. Rool, send her off the stage, as she is one of the lighter
That
characters.
should have. That down smash really should have sent her off stage, but it got a very weak hit. She barely went anywhere, but hits her with the up smash right afterwards. Lightning stopping on the platform, allowing K. Rool to then approach Sora safely. Oh, comes back on stage. Very clutch. I get worried every time that she does that, and we'll be going to a game 4 now. 1-2 advantage with Serial. Yeah, every time that Goldfish does that little up B right near the ledge, I get worried because that's when a lot of the Soras I've played against have just sent themselves off into the abyss. Picking music, then music, counter pick.
FD, pulling out an FD. I don't think we've seen FD yet on
What
stream.
about Waluigi though? From Jonathan Price. I was never a huge fan of Waluigi for Smash, honestly. I think he's kind of gross.
I just think he's kind of gross.
Right.
Smash or otherwise.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
I used to, just because he was purple, I used to like playing him in
Mario
Kart.
Super Sluggers, you would
Oh yeah, that too for a little bit, but also like Mario Kart Wii, he was the first character that I would like mainly use in Mario Kart Wii, and just because he was purple and I liked it. But now I just think he's kind of gross. My first pick was Hello Kitty. You know, obviously Smash is only for video game characters, so my video game character was Hello Kitty from Hello Kitty's Roller Rescue for the Nintendo GameCube. That was her video game.
I feel like Hello Kitty would have been a character probably similar to Jigglypuff.
No.
Yes.
No, Hello Kitty would not spend that much time in the air.
Well, she just, like, has a big head. So I think stylized would be similar to Jigglypuff or Kirby.
Sora has one of the best counters in the game because it freezes the other character in place. K. Rool up B.
I'm not sure if he's saying she should counter the K. Rool up B. Oh, you know what? That is what he's saying because a lot of moves that you might be able to hit K. Rool on his recovery, he'll just get through. So that must be what he's advising with the. She may be able to stop.
We see
K.
right
Rool
there.
from keeping
We see the
moving.
counter right there as it froze him, but it wasn't. There was not a lot of follow through there.
Because like Marth, if I play a K. Rool, I'll counter him and I'll get hit with my counter and it won't do anything to me. But by the time my counter activates to hit the back, K. Rool's gone. He's out of there. He just pieced. The ingenious ledge trapping. I get a rock back here.
Oh, that was
Teleport's
Firaga.
behind you.
Thunderaga missed K. Rool. K. Rool floated above the clouds, but did take a stock off K.
Two,
Rool.
only 30%.
You know, this could be.
Of course, no tutus here today because of the dress code's pajama pants, not tutus. But making up for the tutu in the game.
K. Rool used the stomach move. Hit HG off to the left. HG is now off to the right with another stomach move. And up. Oh, no DI there.
K. Rool was like,
Your stomach ain't got nothing on mine. There really isn't much of a stomach. Like, Sora is actually mostly legs. If you look at him, Sora is actually mostly legs. There's not a whole lot.
Which makes sense because the lighter character with a heavy aerial game.
We should have left the items on, and so then she could get some of that food when it falls. Maybe Sora could maybe look like a little bit of like a healthier boy.
Went for the counter 3 times there, missed them all.
Oh. She's you know, they were very close when it was just the 2-2. Oh my gosh,
wow.
that killed at like 40% or something.
The crown, bazooka.
Oh, up air.
Wow, come around underneath. Double shields, smashed her in the ground.
Counters again. I keep thinking he's gonna hit her with an up air one of these times when she's right above him, and that would definitely kill her. Oh, barely missed that one. She's gotta avoid so much. Goldfish has to really avoid. Oh, dash attack. Not even what I was gonna think about. I was gonna say grab, but dash attack as well. All right. So next up, we will have LIL SILO and Reptile. Will be playing.
LIL SILO and Reptile, and we'd like to thank Goldfish. Thank you, Goldfish, for making it to top 8. Let's give a hand for Goldfish.
Goldfish
First time on stream.
Yeah, first time on stream, getting 7th out of 18 participants today.
Very, very strong showing for Goldfish.
Abby and LIL SILO next.
LIL SILO and Reptile. Syndrome really dropping the tags.
We can say first names. We don't say last names. We can say first names.
So,
Like we did mention, you know, last year we did mention that our player in the tournament, I'm Dan Fox, was Dan. We just we never said Dan's last name. The player entered as I'm Dan Fox.
So this is a matchup. They play a lot.
They do.
They actually did play a lot. We lived in closer practice facilities. Now
you could even say farther from Clemson is like.
Yes. But our practice facilities don't collab as much anymore. So it'll be interesting to see if they still have each other's gameplay down.
Yeah, and it's also interesting because LIL SILO might be the biggest character loyalist out of all of our regulars.
Yes.
I don't know that LIL SILO has ever played a second character in tournament.
Yeah, he was Blue Rob earlier.
Yeah, but I mean that's a different character for LIL SILO. When he plays Blue Rob, that's different. And so I don't know. I wonder how much has changed or how much has remained the same that may be a little advantageous for Reptile here.
Because I do know that LIL SILO's amount of playtime has severely decreased, and Reptile's has probably stayed about the same.
Yeah, same slight. I would say maybe slight decrease, just from not practicing with the Vlad crew as often. But you know, her at-home practice time is probably roughly the same.
We see they're both players use projectiles from their characters a lot and try to use them strategically. Sometimes just throw them all around.
Also, just because we can plug this at this point, this is good time as any to plug it. Our Mario Kart tournament in July. Reptile, very skilled Mario Kart 8 Deluxe player. Reptile, here on screen you see currently in top 8 for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, has won every one of our 2 Mario Kart 8 Deluxe tournaments that we hosted. But still, we have only had 2, but she won them both. She and her siblings all very, very formidable group.
They do drive away with the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe bracket.
Drive away, yes. Just like George Washington driving those British away from our homeland. Shoutouts to George.
Happy birthday.
And may he rest.
And there we go. Both on 2 stocks now.
Yeah.
Not George Washington. Reptile,
George Washington only ever had 1 stock. And made it through a lot of fights with just that 1 stock.
And a cherry
French and Indian War, Revolution. He was dead by the War of 1812, right?
I don't think he's fighting.
Yeah, so 2 wars, at least 2 wars with 1 stock. That's so impressive.
Let me see, wow, almost spiked there down off the right side of the stage, but managed to land back on the platform. See LIL SILO inching along the bottom, kind of controlling that area. Toon Link throwing some bombs to bring LIL SILO up. LIL SILO did come up and say, nope, I control this area too. See some laser eyes to the right.
I didn't even see that bomb until LIL SILO exploded. You know, the laser and of apparently the bomb just went right through the laser, hit Night Fury, or Reptile, and the bomb still hit Lil Silo. So neither projectile really had an effect on the other one. It's not often you see that in this game. Usually one of the projectiles
Those will cancel it out.
Okay, we do have confirmation from our tech support that George Washington was already resting in peace by the War of 1812.
Sorry, excuse for homeschoolers.
Do we even care about her? Crow. Lil Silo popping off with the up air combos. Oh yeah. Lil Silo, he has been branching out more. He's come a long way from using Tornado. He's been incorporating the up air.
Actually, what we haven't seen a lot, Lil Silo has branched away from the top.
What you mean by
the
playing
spinning
more
top,
grounded?
where he puts
the
it on
gyro,
the ground.
the gyro.
Yes.
Yeah. Also, I guess I can't say too much about his tornadoes because he did kill me multiple times with them earlier by nuking my recovery.
Did you see the gyro? I think you heard me.
See that.
There's like a telepathic connection there.
Or it's because he's on the other side of the door, which is open.
We have some fans for Reptile in the chat.
Who says that? Robza?
Robza?
Oh, Robza! Robza rooting for Reptile, even though Robs is on the screen.
Wow. Blood is thicker than water.
I'm also not sure who Robs is, but we can only assume that it is someone related to Reptile.
Maybe, or maybe not. Maybe just a fan. Well, sorry, Robza. Sorry, Reptile. Lil Silo will take that game. Game 1 goes to Lil Silo. That was game 1.
I think it was game 1. I'm almost positive it was game 1.
We're just going to say that. And then if they like...
That was game 1, right? Yeah. That was game 1. We have confirmation.
It was a long game.
I actually need to go back and rewatch and make sure my set with Lil Silo was the correct number of games.
It was.
Oh yeah, because I got a win with Falcon. I got a win with Marvin and with the Fox. Did he beat me as Falcon? Did we play a 4 or 5 game set?
4.
Okay. I was drawing a blank on it. Shoutouts to another talent of Reptile. Also an artist. We'll show real quick on the commentator cam here. Made me this little Kirby magnet. Back to the gameplay.
Kirby was one of your original characters.
Kirby was my first main. And she also has, throughout the years, done many decorations for our various tournaments.
They're up, actually they're here.
We do have some. Yeah, I'm kind of worried they'll rip if we...
Hang them on the wall again.
No, I mean if we pull them out from under all the heavy stuff that's sitting on top of them. But we do have some posters, very nice character posters.
We have another fan for Reptile in the chat. Which is interesting. The chat and the audience upstairs seem to cheer for the underdog in the matchup because earlier Lil Silo had a lot of fans playing Batsy, and now we see more Reptile fans creeping through.
Even though I'm not sure I would call Reptile the underdog here.
No, I think if there's any reason why Reptile's assumed as the underdog here, it would be because she is a female, and Lil Silo is not. And we see a lot of different spikes here from Reptile, really controlling the ground. Lil Silo throwing out some tornadoes, some laser eyes, gets the edge guard and the gyro. The gyro does not get the edge guard, but throws off with the tornado. And we see Reptile dodging that recovery. Your boy Lucas still has the snake box poster that was at a previous tournament. Yes, so it's held up well. We're glad to hear. Glad to hear it.
That was a legendary poster. That snake, for those of you who don't know specifically what he's referencing, Snake's one taunt that is the box for the character poster for Snake for our tournament, Daisy for Queen 2019. Reptile drew that. Let's go
Silo. Got some
we have
Silo.
Alex Milliken rooting for Lil Silo. You know, all kinds of people in the chat. Sometimes you just gotta wonder where they are. You know, where all from around the world these people are watching your stream from.
From far away. From local landmarks mentioned earlier. Alright, and we have, well, it was 2 stocks, but now Lil Silo at 1 stock and Reptile at 2. Both with 0%, left Reptile now at 7.4, 22.6. Climbed very quickly there. Sorry.
That was a bit of a strong move. I didn't actually even see what it was. For those of you who might be expecting more from your commentators, like maybe always paying complete attention to the gameplay, we're watching on a 13-inch MacBook in probably overall about a third of the screen. We have chat next to it, we have our audio controls, so it's a little small, I'm not gonna lie. Our feed is a little small to keep focused on. But
Also, neither one of us is very good at focusing in general in life. So just focusing isn't our strong points. And if you're expecting more from your commentary, we're not getting paid. So it's this is what you get. If the commentary is too annoying, feel free to mute us. I would be personally offended, but you know, you could just mute it and watch the gameplay. We see up smash there from Lil Silo, fire through the sky, Reptile up through the ceiling, both in their final stock, but Lil Silo at a much, much higher damage percentage right now. Smoking, numbers flying to the dark red. We have 150. Rob is a heavier character, but that's not heavy enough to counter Reptile's attack there. We see game 2 went to Reptile. Did Reptile take game 1 as well? Who took game 1? Was that Lil Silo?
probably.
I think we're at 1-1 right now.
We're at 1-1 set count. If only we had one of those fancy streams that actually had the counter on the stream.
Yeah.
A lot of other Smash
So
streams.
we're at 1-1.
Ones with budgets have that.
Going to game 3. I have to reach really far to move it this year. A lot of sitting forwards and backwards. All right, and same characters that were just played, Toon Link and Yellow Rob. Is that the same character?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it's been a Toon Link and Yellow Robe set. I know you've seen a lot. It's all kind of a blur to you.
After playing and then this, and actually usually play 2 sets and then commentate, but today I played 4 sets and then commentate, so it was double the amount.
Yeah, the new format.
The new format.
I do like the
I do like the
new format.
new format. I think we should keep it.
Depending on how many people sign up. If we get another 36-person tournament, we're not going to be able to...
It was a 36, the largest tournament Vlad's ever had.
Yeah.
We did have some questions earlier about that.
Daisy for Queen 2019 was our biggest. We had 36.
Daisy for Queen 2019 in Ultimate. We also had a team tournament and a melee tournament that year.
Yeah, so we had the
same participants.
The same day, yeah, for the most part. The same day we had 36 for Ultimate. We had 8 teams of 4, so 32 in the 4v4 tournament, and then I think we had somewhere in the mid-20s for Melee.
And we had a lot of attenders that weren't
had,
playing.
Yeah, we had 22 spectators, so it was a total of 58 people that tournament. I wonder if, who else watching it? Guys, anyone who hasn't announced yourself in chat yet, let us know you're here. Just because I know a lot of people have notifications on for the channel, that even if we didn't necessarily text them the link, they might be peeping the stream right now.
Or, you know, just remain anonymous.
We'll give you a shout out.
Let's see. A lot of projectiles being thrown there. The bomb did hit Little Silo. That was.
You know, not, you know, I don't want to talk trash about Reptile, but it did seem like in an earlier set against Syndrome, she was having a little trouble converting off the bombs, so I'm glad to see that she's improved. I'm saying that completely as a compliment, you know, I'm saying that she improved. If it was the end of the story that she was having trouble converting off the bombs while she was playing Syndrome, then that, you know, that wouldn't be me, and I wouldn't say that, but since I can see improvement, how far we've come. Shoutouts to Matchbox 20.
We usually do make it on a lot of our playlists.
Yeah, I think we have 2 songs today. For those of you who follow me on Spotify, the playlist is Justice for Crash Bandicoot. This is the name of the tournament.
And it's still a pretty even game here, but never mind.
No, it's fairly even still. 29, Rob's heavy. It's hard to throw a hunk of metal across a big canyon like you can see in the background. But somehow the sword makes it easier, I think.
I think so, yes. I think
Just physics.
Toon Link's been hitting the weight room recently with the sword, really. And then the bombs.
Alright. A little bomb mishap. Hate it when that happens.
When your bombs just hit you instead, things like that.
Accidentally blowing yourself up.
Relatable. We've all been there.
That happens to the best of us.
See, Toon Link setting up there for the edge guard, but didn't get the arrow off in time, and Rob came back and smacked her on the head. Laser eyes from Rob, followed by a gyro. You know, Rob really, I think, remembered the gyro existed about 2 games ago.
Oh, alright, goes flying really far. See, I don't play that many Links that often.
Oh, there goes Link.
So, a lot of times with Toon Link, I'll be thinking that after I get hit with that up B, that I'm going to get sent straight up at not a huge amount of knockback, just because that's what Young Links does. And so then I'm surprised all of a sudden when I go flying, so I'm like, I don't play Toon Links that often. Now, especially now that I live a different distance from Clemson than Reptile does. We don't play friendlies against each other as often.
See, Crow. Lil Silo needs to go for down throw into down smash kill confirm.
Yes.
Lil Silo, I mean,
We can't.
personally, the very few and far between times I use Rob, I go for down smash or down throw up smash or down throw up tilt up air. But down smash would work near the ledge.
And game 2 just went to Toon Link and her pig. So now we have 1 game for Lil Silo and 2 for Toon Link.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what we have.
We're going on to game 4 here. So yet another instance, game 4 will not be, could be actually the deciding factor.
Yeah.
This could be the game if Reptile takes it.
It's good to see a close set. You know, this stream we've had a handful of back and forth sets, but pools, I believe between our 4 pools, we had 18 players in 4 pools, and they were round robin. So 2 of the pools had 10 sets in them, 2 pools had 6 sets, and I believe out of all those sets, less than 5 of them were not shutouts. I think most pools matches were all 2-0.
Yes, this can confirm. A Reptile throwing out a tornado of her
Double
own.
up air, the unfortunate SD from Lil Silo.
That could be costly with how close these matches have been. That might be game right there.
Yeah, I don't want to write it off, but
If I say it's game, it probably won't be, you know.
oh,
Game.
the big brain plays.
That was game.
Coming out from Princess Dia. Honestly, not you, but other Princess Dia, another person, may she rest in peace, like George Washington. You know?
I do, yes. I did help inspire the tag among 3 factors. That was one of them. Not that she's dead, just that she existed.
Yeah, obviously. Like they say, you know, I totally forget the people this quote's about, so it's so much less meaningful, but there was like something about some cops or something that they said it is not how these men died that made them heroes, but how they lived, you know? So that really meaningful quote that I just said, we can say the same thing for Princess Di, you know?
Even though we're not British.
Right, or...
Well, we could be. They don't know where we live. We could be British.
Yeah, right. Britain is a distance.
It is across the pond from Clemson.
Yes, across the pond.
And we have them both on 2 stocks. Little something. I swear. It's
No,
content.
you don't swear. I mean, this content is not made for kids, but it's still, like, we keep it family friendly. Kids, feel free to watch this content.
Yeah.
Just check the box that it's not made for
To
you.
help in the
that-
algorithm.
So that YouTube doesn't, like...
Shadow ban. And we, what's going on? Some Thunder Arms from Lil Silo.
That was a good conversion. That was,
Has anyone
I really...
switched? We have a question for the Vlad Esports universe.
Has
Hey,
anyone
boy,
switched
Lucas.
their mains since I've been gone?
Oh! DI from Little Silo.
Yeah, that was impressive.
That was-
I was also gonna say right before that, throughout this tournament, I've seen Reptile really hitting those conversions. Like she got the down air up air. She's really been on point with those. I almost thought that one was gonna go. As far as switching mains, off the top, as far as switching mains that I can think of, it's just the surprise Sora pick from
HG.
Yeah, from Ace G, now known as Goldfish.
Other than that,
I'm still rocking Samus. We've got, obviously, just saw those two with their mains. Little less Luigi and Yoshi these days from JBB. Alright, we got F.L.U.D. and TinyTim coming up. And JBB, now known as, what's he call himself these days? Syndrome. He's mainly sticking with the Cloud Greninja. He's been doing well. Has been serving him well. Got second last year's tournament. This is going to be and LIL SILO out at 7th place out of 18. Give LIL SILO a round of applause.
Congrats to LIL SILO.
If you're at the premiere theater for this stream, and he may be about to do a walkway entrance, so just show him love when he comes in. I believe if the theater you're watching this in happens to have a kitchen next to it, on that counter there's some bubbles. Feel free to blow those at LIL SILO when he comes.
Also in the premiere theater, it is 2:30, which means that the snack bar at the premiere theater is open.
Shout outs to premiere theater. And yeah, I'm really interested to see this match. As the main decider of seeding in this tournament, I seeded TinyTim 5th, and he upset the 4th seed in his pool. He's been doing really well today, so TinyTim versus F.L.U.D, both two really showing up strong today. I would not be surprised if this is a preview of our grand finals. Unfortunate they met here and not in winners finals.
Yes.
Because obviously now whichever one loses has a farther way to make it back into the winners bracket. But I would not be surprised if these two guys, if we're still watching them at the end of the tournament.
Also, with the next matchup is we're picking the music again. Gotta really get hype mode. But the next matchup between Vlad, Batsy, and Syndrome also really could go either way. Could be a preview of at least winners finals grand finals.
Well, not winners
because
because winners has to lose.
Grand finals as well. Except TinyTim's really been pulling.
Speaking of Syndrome, Syndrome's back, and I'll be right back because I need to use the water closet.
Maybe we might hear you flush.
You'll know when I'm about to return.
Okay,
Hello,
and
everyone.
Snake. We haven't seen Snake played on stream yet today. Speaking of the Snake poster that your boy Lucas told us that he has, so Snake coming out just for you, your boy Lucas, and Zelda. So a very intense matchup. Both have a very intense eyes.
Sure.
So, wow, Zelda just laying down right there. Honestly, this matchup makes me a little bit uncomfortable because this Snake just looks like he's attacking a princess, and I don't like that. But
There's probably going to be a lot of explosions with Snake's projectiles and Zelda's fire too.
yeah, Snake is a projectile-heavy character. And we've talked before about in Zelda's gameplay, this particular Zelda uses a lot of soldiers, so we'll see if she continues that tactic here in this moment. So far, she hasn't had time to get one off, or maybe hasn't decided to.
Snake put a secret bomb on Zelda, and that's how...
Launched her into the air. And Zelda, that first stock goes to F.L.U.D. Zelda teleports back to the stage, and very impressive there.
Yes.
And F.L.U.D. couldn't...
trying to hit
Zelda.
Kill, but misses and SP's there.
Missed the recovery there since he couldn't hit Zelda there with the up B to make it back to the ledge. So we see Zelda laying down again. Snake throwing up some projectiles. Rocket does connect, and Zelda goes off. This match is going very quickly. They're just trading stock for stock.
Whenever Snake puts Zelda to sleep, he secretly puts... Oh, but he... Oh, now he's using the tactic of trying to recover, but he can't.
We have a lot of projectiles from Zelda in the ledge guard, but Snake does make it back. Teleportation. Some side kicks from Snake, and a smash onto Zelda's head. Zelda spins and throws him to the left. Gets her soldier ready. Does hit Snake. Snake flies up in a ball of flames.
Almost breaks the shield there.
Almost. Your boy Lucas respects the F-Air from F.L.U.D. Yeah, as fellow Snake players, you two can support one another.
Ooh, nice kill with the up B from Zelda. Now, F.L.U.D's on his last stop.
Shield. It dropped the shield so it didn't get broken. Zelda back on stage there. Getting ready. Throws out some sparkles. Sparkles to the left. Sparkles to the right. Doesn't connect with any of them. Fire over from Snake. Wow. Wow.
Almost killed.
I don't even know what happened. I saw a lot of... There was a soldier, but there was DI in that moment. And it will go to Flood.
For game 1.
Game 1 goes to Flood. I'm not going to write that on the bracket.
Because it was just game 1.
That was just game 1. It was an intense one. But it was just game 1. So welcome back, Syndrome. Congrats. Congrats on beating Reptile and advancing in winner's bracket. We're glad to have you. Glad to have you there. The next matchup I'm a little bit interested in, since it's both my co-commentators and the rest of them are my commentators are not by Clemson or however far away from Clemson we are.
Yeah.
Who knows? So I'm going to switch back to the gameplay now. But, you know, if you want to fly here. Oh, actually, we're switching back to the music play. Escape from the City. It looks like that's what they went with.
Interesting, because I don't think Green Hill Zone is a legal stage here. I don't know if they picked. Hope they picked it in Battlefield.
Zero Suit Samus.
Okay, yeah, okay.
This is good. Zero Suit is my main, so we can maybe commentate with some actual moves in this moment in time. But they also move like a lot quicker than I do. Zero Suit with a lot of the kicks, throws out the whip. Whip is a kill move in Smash Ultimate. It is not in Smash 4, but side whip will kill if you are at a low enough percentage and they're at a high enough one, as most kills do work. We see really utilizing the whip as a spacer and a lot of side B coming out from Flood here. Gets thrown off the side of the stage. Zero Suit uses the whip for recovery, which is very impressive, and throws off the side. It's hard to throw Zero Suit off the side and turn it into a kill just because the height and length with which her jumps take place. Oh. We have an up smash there, and TinyTim flies through the top of the ceiling. We see a side B recovery. Very good. Sometimes it's easy to accidentally hit the up B when you need to hit the side B, you know? It happens to the best of us. This is a little hard to watch because they're both pink. Yeah. So I'm getting confused.
It is a little hard to watch.
But we do see a lot of... there's a side B there. Doesn't really have a side B to get back. Can use the up B still, though. TinyTim, I'm not really sure. There's a lot of projectiles, a sword, and we'll take a stock. We'll take a stock, so they're both at 2 stocks now. See some shielding going on from TinyTim. Really, Zero Suit hopping from platform to platform while TinyTim is trying to control the main stage.
Trying to figure out what
can he recover?
No,
Misses the recovery there. He was at 117%, so it was inevitable, but it was an unfortunate lack of a grab.
Yeah.
Some stun gun coming out that TinyTim blocks. Gets off a lot of hits with the sword there. Throws out a boomerang, which Zero Suit shields.
Ooh, oh, nice spike!
Nice spike from Zero Suit. That was costly. You know, if Zero Suit had missed that, she would have gone directly off the edge of the stage. So that was a very good connection there.
Yeah.
That was good placement. Placement is the word.
Good game 2 for Flood.
Mm-hmm. Game 2 goes to Flood as well.
Needs one more to win the set, and then he'll advance to winners finals.
That is actually what we will be seeing. We'll play through the losers.
Yeah, winners finals is one thing, and there's losers finals, and then there's grand finals.
You know,
had to think that through.
Double elimination brackets.
Yeah.
How they be. All right, TinyTim pulling out the Zelda. Zelda again. And Flood goes with Game & Watch, even though I feel like Flood should have picked first because he was the winner.
Yeah.
But maybe they talked about it, I hope. Game & Watch was my main for a day. I was black Game & Watch, though, not blue Game & Watch. Let's see if he pulls out the frying pan. I feel like Zelda might have played a Game & Watch before, but now I'm feeling less like that. There was just like a moment where I felt like that.
I wonder if we'll see the 9 from Mr. Game & Watch. It'll be very cool if that happens.
There'll be a moment that you... Ooh, that was not a 9.
Yeah.
It's not
nice
a 9.
First kill for Zelda. Tim here.
Zelda, a team of Zelda and Tim. And remember, we are hazards on, so this stage will be changing, so that's some excitement for all of you watching at home. Who knows which one will pop up next. This is the windmill. Normally looks like a nice, peaceful Dutch countryside, but right now we are fighting. Zelda stuck in the water, flies up off to the right. Good connection there from Game & Watch, and they're both at second stock.
Tim has the percentage lead, but FL.U.D. is very good that he can come back with any deficit here. Oh, but a nice kill from Tim here.
And he.
Can he get his first win against FL.U.D.?
That was a 3 for Game & Watch. On this particular stage, if Game & Watch jumps high enough, he's the same color as the sky. So that does make it difficult because I know that
yeah, it is a little
that
hard
Tiny
to see.
Tim wears glasses.
It is a little hard to see for Game & Watch here.
Oh! Wow. Oh, and the DI. Game & Watch is back in the game.
Almost.
Zelda trying for the edge guards. Zelda is thrown off to the right now. Can she teleport? Yep, there's a teleportation moment. And the fire through the tree trunk as the stage was rising, so the hazard didn't affect it at that moment.
Tim is in a good position with 2 stocks here.
Almost, pretty much a full stock ahead.
Oh, and now he just
Wow.
has 1 stock.
Wow,
Commentator's curse here.
curse. Oh, okay.
We reversed it in time.
Yes. Oh. All right, so Holy Spirit Tiny Tim got his first match. He's not the Holy Spirit. He's sponsored. He's sponsored by. All right, so now we have 2 for FL.U.D., 1 for Tiny Tim. So next game, if FL.U.D. wins, he gets it. If Tiny Tim wins, we'll go to Game 5, which we haven't seen on stream yet today. I mean, if I'm wrong, correct me. But
No, I think you're right.
me too, normally.
I thought LIL SILO and Reptile would go to Game 5.
I thought so.
I thought they were really evenly matched here.
Yeah, they're really working
All right,
on that.
Pichu.
Pichu!
It sounds like a commentator here does not like Pichu.
Actually, I used to main Pichu. For about a day. I mained Pichu about as much as I mained Game & Watch. Actually, it might have been Pikachu. No, I think it was Pichu. Which one is, like, lightning down? That one. That right there? Yeah, I'm used to main Pichu. No, I'm talking about Pichu. So that was a good recovery there from FL.U.D. Really throwing Zelda around.
Nice
catches him in the lightning. I would also I used to play against Pikachus as, every time I played a Pikachu, I would pick Corrin so that I could counter their lightning onto them.
Ooh, this is dangerous right here. Someone can die very quickly up here.
It looks like they're taking photos at the Grand Canyon. Don't do that, kids. Oh, they went back down to the middle of the cliff, so no more falling off the cliff.
Yeah, they went down into the Grand Canyon. And they're fighting. Oh.
Just like in the pit. It really reminds me of Daniel in the Lion's Den, but in which God closed the lion's mouth, so there wasn't fighting, but I feel like if there was, it would have looked like that.
Oh, and another nice kill from
FL.U.D. FL.U.D. right now is 3-stocking Tim at this moment in time, but he also is at a very high percentage, so we'll see how this goes. He could very easily get to his 2nd stock. Just like one good hit from Zelda or her soldier buddy. Actually, I'm not sure what Zelda's kill moves are.
dash attack.
Dash
In
attack.
that instance.
Yeah, so what is it, the dash attack? What do I call that?
Dash attack.
What does it look like? Is that the sparkle move?
Sure, it can be a sparkle move.
All right, we have some
Trying
more
to end it
lightning.
early there. Not happening.
Unfortunate
Yeah.
SD from FL.U.D.
He missed the ledge there. He's got to be careful not to do that again.
Yeah, since he's on his last stock. If he does that again, it's not really going to work out for him.
What's up, cool cats and kittens?
Welcome back, Batsy. We're on, have you been watching the stream in our premiere theater?
I have been enjoying some of the complimentary pizza.
Well, it wasn't really complimentary for you, just for everyone else.
Fair. But it was still the same quality pizza to be enjoyed either way.
Very close match. Zelda's in the dark red area here.
Well, that's not the dark red. That's just like the deep red. This is getting to dark red now. And it's like the maroon.
That's pretty dark.
I've seen it go
The
higher.
funny thing though is Pichu, lightest character in the game. Pichu could die right now.
Yeah.
Lightest character in the entire game.
And then
Lightning? Oh, I knew it was gonna go for that lightning. Oh, if he had caught that with an up smash, that was Pichu's lightning. Anything would go.
the one percentages too. This is a very
Oh.
Up throw thunder. It's that was
And
one of the
Flood
highest
was,
percentages I've seen someone hit it up throw thunder on. That was
And we
impressive.
got Batsy
The two of us.
and Syndrome. Batsy and Syndrome are up, and we have TinyTim moving down to losers bracket. Flood is
Yeah, moving down, but he got a.
he has a good chance of coming back.
Yeah, he's in the 5th place game, I believe, right? Moved down to where even if he loses, he gets 5th. If he wins, he moves on to the 4th place game.
It was that game was last one.
So Holy Spirit, TinyTim,
Well, there you go.
but he's not the Holy Spirit, as we have previously clarified. All right, so both of my co-commentators are playing in the matchup, and tech support here isn't really saying much.
Girls, who wants to go commentate? Where's my controller? Oh, right there. Thank you. I don't know what that made it. Our mysterious tech person.
So yes, we do have Batsy playing Syndrome, and then the winner of Batsy versus Syndrome will go on to winners finals against F.L.U.D. And the loser will go down to losers bracket and play Serial. So we'll play Batsy Syndrome, and then we'll play the Reptile TinyTim matchup, and then we'll play the Serial What's His Face matchup. Unless we switch those, but I feel like we probably should do it the way I said so they get a break. I don't know, but I don't know if we have to go with what's on the bracket or if I decide. Who knows? And then then we'll play winners finals because we need to play that before we can play losers finals. And then we'll play grand finals, and then we'll see where we go from there. I mean, the stream will be done, but the party won't. The party will continue. Oh, and Lil Silo joins us in the commentator seat. Welcome, Little Silo. Congrats
Thank
on your
you.
matches.
Hey, thank you. Excited to be here today.
Excited to have you. Do you have any thoughts here on this matchup of F.L.U.D. Batsy against Syndrome? You know, they play quite frequently. They used to when the practice facilities were closer together.
They do. They both play a variety of characters, and I have a feeling that Syndrome will go with maybe a Green Ninja, possibly, at some point in time during the match. But they like to play quick characters, which would be fun to see. A fast matchup, maybe Cloud coming out.
Cloud, yes. Cloud is... I'm honestly surprised he didn't start with Greninja, but I don't think he plays Greninja against Batsy a lot.
No. He'll play Yoshi once in a while, and I've even seen him bust out Ganon here and there. But he
Yes,
does seem to enjoy Greninja and Cloud the most.
Seems to be his mains.
Yes. We can see here with, we got Batsy, who also plays a variety of characters, and we have Fox, we've had Captain Falcon, so we'll see what he does throughout the match. But they both like combos. So we'll stay beware of that. I've played them both many times, and I've been on the recipient end of the combos.
Yes, and once you get stuck in that, there's not really getting out. They execute them very well.
And they both enjoy the edge guard.
Yes, this will be a game that is played off the stage probably for the majority of it. I didn't mean it like that, but you know, for the majority of it will be played off the stage, which is interesting between these two characters because neither one is a very aerial-intensive character.
No, they're not.
Just aerial-intensive people controlling the characters.
Yes. So, and they edge guard separately. Batsy likes to edge guard from off the stage, whereas, here with Cloud, Syndrome will edge guard by standing up on the edge of the cliff, edge of the platform, and try to protect coming back on.
Yes. And the stage choice is also an interesting matchup for these two, since they're both players that usually utilize platforms. So
Yes.
the lack of platforms on this stage will make this more of an intense fight.
That's true.
More
That's true.
hand-to-hand combat here, or sword-to-hand combat.
That's true. That's true. And I think in this particular matchup, obviously, Cloud has the, if you want to call it projectile, his green wave, he has a projectile advantage. Fox does not have much other than the rifle, little pistol he uses.
But Fox does have a shine.
He does. The deflector shine.
And Cloud's limit's very low. He hasn't gotten it up as high as he'd like to, I think. But he also hasn't been dealt enough damage where he stayed. You know, he was dealt a lot of damage and then lost a stock.
That's true.
He needs to have the high damage to fill his limit.
And he does know how to use the limit. When he gets the limit, he uses it wisely.
He does. We've had other Cloud players on the beginning years of our tournament who did not, including, what's his name now? Syndrome himself, definitely the limit skills have been honed.
Yes, yes. It's
As
valuable.
we see there.
It's like in Game & Watch when your bucket is full. You got to know when to use it and how to use it.
The limit was full, but it didn't work out for him there. He flew off the top of the stage.
Yes. Well, you can take that full limit and go.
Yeah, just run.
Combo there against the shield doesn't do much.
See Fox fly directly through Cloud to get to the left side, and then combos where he's not shielding. Is this the stage that when Batsy plays Samus, he would sometimes go underneath the stage?
He can. Batsy will go under the stage, which is a very rare move as Samus. When Batsy plays Samus, to go from one side of the stage to the other underneath is not a common thing. It's actually difficult to do. And there's only a handful of stages you can do it in, but this is one of them. I've seen him do it before with Fox.
Much more rarely.
Yes, yes.
I'm not sure how helpful that is for him because they do see him coming.
Yes.
It's not a quick move.
No, no.
It's style points.
Sometimes it's a convenient move. Depending on where you land as you're falling under the stage, it might be the easiest to get up. If you're falling back onto the platform, at that point you think, well, I'm falling down, I will go this side.
Yes.
Even as Rob, I've done that before. I come other side, and more times than not, it's because I'm a limited fuel tank. I want to get to the other side. And there we see game one going to Fox.
Batsy still had 2 stocks left there, so wasn't as close as we expected. We'll see if JBV chooses to switch it up, or I guess his name is Syndrome now.
Syndrome.
Switch it up and take
So
maybe Greninja, possibly pull out a Yoshi.
I think he'll go Green Ninja possibly. And in that game, I did see a little more defensiveness on Cloud. He's obviously much more aggressive. I don't know if he's just timid playing against Batsy, but he's usually a little more aggressive, especially with Cloud. He'll get out there with a sword and get after you. But with Greninja, where he's quick attack, I'll see him do that probably more often in game 2 or 3 here. See more on the offense than on the defense.
We'll have to see which stage they're choosing.
And Yoshi is another one where he kind of plays sometimes offensively, sometimes defensively. Yoshi has a different strategy, obviously. He'll go ahead and play with Yoshi. Well, back to Fox. And there's Greninja.
Yeah, Fox and Greninja, no surprises here. Honestly, the surprises with Batsy in this tournament so far were that he already pulled out his Falcon. He usually doesn't pull him out until bracket reset.
Right.
If we've seen the pattern from the other tournaments.
Right.
So that was a surprise to see that. So you should be flattered, LIL SILO.
And of course we do. Yes, we do know also that Batsy's main being Samus is reserved.
I meant Samus.
So, but we have here in matchup 2, you'll see much more offensive from Green Ninja. You'll see Syndrome being more on the attack, and they're both similar sized characters and both similar speeds. So it'll be an exciting match to watch.
We've seen a lot more shielding in this match than in the previous one already.
I think so. But again, Fox with an early kill. Green Ninja just waiting for him there.
Throws out some snowflakes to the left. Throws them up into the air.
Both these characters like to grab and throw. They do enjoy grab and throw. Of course, again, Samus's up throw is more strong, but they will do a lot of grab and throw. And that leads into a possible combo. They want to throw, and then that sets them up for the recipient of the combos. And ooh, good save by Greninja.
Both recovered there.
Both good recovery. Blazer making that second time on that one, what he did.
You see kind of a fire and ice battle going on with Fox has a lot of fire here, and Greninja throwing out the snowflakes.
That's right.
We don't mean that politically.
No.
See some recovery there from Fox.
I don't know, you'll see Fox, some of that is choosing to go off the edge and come back.
He does enjoy that.
And Greninja gets the attack there, gets the kill.
And we're both at 2 stocks, but a much higher percentage for Greninja. Not sure about the weight of these particular characters, but to the untrained eye, they look to be about the same size, so there really isn't a weight imbalance in this matchup that I can see.
No, but I think Greninja is a slightly heavier character.
He has long ears, so...
That could be the weight, weight distribution there.
Tries to spike him off the stage. See Batsy come back. No one popped the balloon, it sailed up to the right.
I think we're going to see a grab combo here by Fox pretty soon.
Greninja's shielding there. kind of trying to control the bottom platform, but just gave that up in favor of going off the side of the stage.
Yeah. And you can see, obviously, this game is much more aggressive than it was with Cloud last game. Which is good. It's to his advantage. Because the two are actually relatively... Oh!
That's
Fox
game.
does have a strong move there. But they both are relatively competitive, and they play a lot. When they used to practice together, their win-loss was pretty similar.
They trade off.
They trade off. So, this is a good matchup.
Alright, game 2 goes to Batsy. So if Batsy wins this game, he'll continue on to winners finals against F.L.U.D. If Syndrome wins this game, we will move on to a game 4. We'll have to see which characters they pull out this time.
I think at this point, Batsy will probably stay with Fox.
I think so. Since he does pick first, as he's the winner.
He'll probably stay with Fox. Give him some good practice with Fox. And Syndrome will probably stay Greninja. That's a good opponent against Fox.
Yeah.
He won speed playing against Fox.
No, Syndrome's really contemplating.
He is.
He could have a...
He's also probably considering stage, too.
Yeah, and also maybe he'll play Inkling.
I've not seen him play Inkling much.
Yoshi!
He's
Wow.
comfortable Yoshi. He's going old school.
I
He's
have
picking an
heard
old school Yoshi.
Batsy is not impressed with his Samus matchup against Yoshi, so it's a good thing he didn't randomly pull out Samus.
Yes.
But Fox and Yoshi...
When Syndrome was JVB, Yoshi was his main. Like, he played Yoshi all the time.
We do see light blue Yoshi, so it does blend in the sky, just like we were talking about F.L.U.D.'s Game & Watch earlier on Pokemon. See a lot of fast kicks from Fox here, because Yoshi has such a big nose, it's easy to connect them.
We'll see if we get the famous Yoshi eat lay egg. It's one of his favorite moves.
We did see the other character earlier in the stream, Kirby, who also the other character who eats. But that wasn't executed in the same way that Mushu used to execute the eat, so we weren't really seeing a lot of that. And there, as we talking about, under the stage.
Under the stage move.
Under the stage of Battlefield, which has like the pointy part on the bottom,
Yes.
so it's even further under the stage.
Yes.
And the under the stage worked to his advantage. Batsy takes the first stock.
And there's the egg for the shield defense.
You see Batsy flying up into the air, Shine to prepare for those projectiles that would be coming from Yoshi, but we don't have those.
I think Yoshi was expecting that down move coming from Fox. He just sort of wait on the side, waited for it to end, then went into the attack. That's one of the advantages of practicing together, is they do tend to know each other's playing styles. And while they both are very good at adapting and playing on the fly, they do know the tendencies.
But they haven't practiced together in months. So.
No, they have not. But it comes back.
Yes. Some things, there's just too much history there.
And
Well, there
down.
goes.
One more stock down.
Now this is Syndrome really holding on by his teeth here, because if he loses this matchup, he drops to a loser's bracket. See Yoshi kind of throwing him around, Batsy with the air dodges in there.
One thing that Syndrome is good at is when you're in the air, he'll try to keep you in the air.
But on a stage like Battlefield, there's a lot of different levels to protect in doing that. That's an easier thing to do on something like Final Destination.
Yeah. And that's a good move against the average player. Against someone like Batsy, they can counter that, they can adjust to that, and get back to the stage, whether it be come through the edge grab, and then come up.
And honestly, against someone like Batsy, Batsy's not scared of being in the air.
No.
Tried for the footstool there. Footstools can happen to anyone.
And he knew it was coming, he
right
timed
there.
it, so he knew it was coming, he got underneath it, and gave him the up air.
Still at a very high percentage though, so we'll see if he can pull out this comeback moment for Yoshi.
It's possible. Yoshi's got some power. It's possible. If he can get 2 or 3 combos right here, he can get right back into it, make it even, and see what can happen before he gets to too high of a percent.
A lot of shielding.
A lot of shielding. He's good at the Yoshi shield. Yoshi's a quick in and out of the shield. That's why it's a good powerful move for Yoshi, because you get in the shield and get out of a quick attack right from it.
Yoshi is a very defensive character between the shield and the jumping armor. Oh, and that's game.
That's game.
Wow.
He did it. He was able to come back.
Pulled out the comeback there.
Yoshi's got some power.
So game 3 has gone to Syndrome. Leaving us moving on to game 4. Again, if Batsy wins, he takes the set. If Syndrome wins, we'll go to a game 5 for the first time on stream. Now that I said that, we probably won't.
No. You can't jinx it like that.
Commentator curse is real. I think it's already happened like 4 times today. And we're back to Battlefield. Now this is interesting. Batsy will get to pick his fighter second.
Yes.
So he can counter pick against
With Syndrome.
Syndrome.
I think Syndrome went Yoshi thinking it would be Fox, but he may go back to Greninja. We'll see what he does here. Oh, go Zelda maybe. No.
Oh, yeah.
Missed Yoshi.
And
I
Batsy, yeah.
Back to Fox. 'Cause I don't think I've ever seen Syndrome play Zelda much.
I've seen Syndrome play Zelda, but I'm not sure if I've ever seen him play Zelda in a
In a
tournament.
tournament, yeah.
We have quite a few other Zelda players, so they were better at Zelda. So I don't think he ever mained Zelda, just because you don't want to fight your own main.
Right. It's interesting because obviously he's doing well Yoshi against Fox in this matchup. He did well in game 3 and game 4. Obviously he started off more also offensive, which is good on the attack. But overall, I think Greninja is Syndrome's strongest character.
I am inclined to agree.
I would expect a more Greninja, but I can see.
But I think he doesn't.
I can see the choice of Yoshi.
He doesn't like the Greninja Fox matchup.
No, it could just be also Greninja against Batsy too, possibly.
Yeah, I don't think he likes playing anybody against Batsy.
Yeah, it could be Greninja Fox in that matchup. Yoshi seems to be the best one yet, but yeah, he is really good at Greninja, typically.
Because Fox is Batsy's melee. Yes? Is Fox in melee?
Yes.
So Batsy has been playing Fox for a long time.
Yes.
Batsy was not playing melee when it first came out.
No.
But he plays melee now.
I think he played Fox already. I think Fox was his first main, and he kind of evolved into Samus.
I'm not sure who we made in Smash 4. It was probably the game that we first got into competitively here on the F.L.U.D. esports scene.
Captain Falcon.
I think it was Captain Falcon.
He plays that a lot, Captain Falcon and Fox. But I've seen him play Marth more and more lately, too.
Yes, he pulls out Marth for fun sometimes. Does enjoy Marth.
We have 2 stocks each. In game 4, winners brackets, finals, top 8.
See, some good recovery there. Batsy kind of hit Syndrome back on the stage there, helping Syndrome out.
A little bit, but also again, that's part of the Batsy strategy of just he's on the offense even off the stage. He's not afraid to go out and fight in the air.
And that'll take a stock there from Syndrome.
He was at 158, so I wasn't surprised, but it took a stock.
For those of you who don't know, 158 is the dark red numbers. So that's high up there on the damage percentage.
And there with a combo. Oh, that's good recovery, good move. To get back to the center of the stage. Well, they edge guard a lot. The main strategy is to protect the center of the stage, and you can see here that Yoshi's doing that. Again, Yoshi power, 1-1, coming down at 29% is not too high, so it's a relatively even matchup right now. 1 or 2 combos from Syndrome, and your percentages are already equal. But it could be the other way too. If Fox gets in here and gets some kind of combo in, and he gets that up kick, the up air, that could be it.
Wow, that was it.
And that's the up air. That's it.
All
What a
right.
great match. 4-3, 4-1, 3-1. 4 games.
Congrats
3-1.
to Syndrome. Syndrome will move down to losers bracket now. And do we play this matchup or do we give Syndrome a break?
Play the rest of losers bracket then until we get to.
We give Syndrome a break and we go.
So we're going to Reptile and Holy Spirit TinyTim.
All right.
Not the Holy
Reptile,
Spirit, just
you is up.
TinyTim.
I think at this point Syndrome will probably come back in and commentate. But it was
Thank
nice.
you for joining us, Lil Silo.
Thank you for allowing me to come in for a match.
Thank you for filling in.
Alright, I will be back to help commentate in a minute. Just need to moisturize these hands first from all the work I've been doing.
Better moisturize now so that it doesn't get on the controller.
I was really happy about that.
Exactly. So we have Reptile, TinyTim. It's probably really loud right now. Are you coming in to help? Syndrome. Syndrome. Well, they're picking their stage. I've noticed in TinyTim's gameplay, he really just plays Battlefield all the time. With different backgrounds, you know, switch it up, make it exciting, catch the vibes. But yeah, Arena Ferox Battlefield might be what they're going. Oh no, that was Dot. I wanted to see that one. Reset Bomb Forest. Looks a lot like, it's not Hyrule. Castle Siege. I like Castle Siege. It looks like, oh, Tortimer Island. Wow, they're just picking their background at this point in time. It's like computer desktop, you know? So that would be Mushroomy Kingdom. Wow, he just realized that he's always picking Battlefield. TinyTim was not doing that as a strategy move, kids. I don't know where Syndrome went. Hey, Syndrome. Or Batsy, if you're upstairs. Your seat is here. We're waiting. Oh, and we have Syndrome. Welcome back. And
Sorry, you come in sooner.
so Reptile. Whoop. Thank you, Goldfish. Reptile and TinyTim were actually in the same bubble. So they have played earlier in the day. They went 2-0 for TinyTim. So we'll see if Reptile's epic comeback moment starts right now.
This is going to be a classic Zelda duel, or Zelda set, you could say, since Tim has played Zelda, Young Link, and Link, and Reptile's main is Toon Link. So this will be, if you're a fan of the Zelda series, tune into this set.
We do have in the chat, TinyTim's brother has confirmed that when they play Battlefield or Pokemon Stadium with hazards off. So that would explain TinyTim's gameplay strategy, as in always picking Battlefield. Was the strategy that we were talking about. The commentator station is a lot closer to the gameplay this year. You know, our practice facility downsized. So let's see. We have a lot of moves. A lot of,
And there's the first kill stock for Tim here. You can hear them chatting outside. They're just talking to each other as we're playing.
I don't think they can hear them. But we wanted you to feel like you're here. So if you were sitting here in the commentator seat, you would hear TinyTim and Reptile trading sentences. Not comebacks, not fights. Earlier they were talking about an orchestra when they were playing. They're very calm, collected players who are building a nice, friendly environment for their battle.
And it's interesting because it is the losers bracket. Whoever goes out
is out.
Is out.
So me personally would be a little more intense in this scenario, probably bringing out the mind games about now making the other person feel like I care about them, things like that. And then just, you know, just get them really confused. I've done that a lot to quite a few players. It's worked well. I haven't had to employ that today, so. But we have very even two stocks, both similar percentages in the yellow color zone on the color scheme of things. Reptile creeping toward the orange. What are these characters' weights? Do you know anything you could share with us?
I know that Toon Link is pretty light. I think, I'm not totally certain about Zelda's weight. So I have to say average, though I don't know the exact system determine what's what. But
Yeah, Zelda looks a little taller, especially when she pulls out the soldier. It's very big, so I'd imagine that that's a little bit heavier. You know, we haven't seen a lot of Ices. Speaking of like duo fighters, you know, Zelda and her soldier. No one really played Ices today.
I don't think I saw anyone play Ices.
I don't think I saw it either. I didn't play Ices, and I think I would have been the only candidate for that moment.
I do have one tournament game win with Ices. The very first tournament we had, Get Busy Hitting or Get Busy DIing, we had it December 2018. I did win one game with Ices, actually against Ace G.
That was a good kill for Tim there.
Yeah, I noticed I walked into a little bit of a Zelda Civil War here.
Yeah.
Yes. But it's different metaverses because
I know
Toon Link and it's not Toon Zelda.
I do know beforehand they were
Zelda's
trying to
real.
find. I do know.
Zelda is real.
And then Link is a cartoon.
I do know beforehand they were trying to find a legal Zelda stage, but at last there was none.
Just do a Battlefield.
Yes, that would have been the option for them there.
Yeah, just do a Battlefield version of the Zelda stage.
Next time we will see a Zelda Battlefield version. For all you Zelda stans,
In the chat
get
here.
hype. Put a yellow Zelda in the chat if you're hyped for that.
Hello, Zelda. Yeah, so this is Loser Gets Fifth.
Which is respectable.
Making our way into our top 8 here where we got
Making our
3
way
o'clock.
downtown.
So
We
after-
have prizes for
No.
prizes.
Fifth. No. So right now, myself and F.L.U.D. are both guaranteed a prize because we'll both get at least 3rd place.
So that's exciting. Some Crash merch. Honestly, I was disappointed when I found out that I wouldn't be in top 3. That was a big surprise for me. But you know,
One of the big upsets of the day.
one of the big upsets of the
Speaking
day.
of upsets, this was the upset earlier.
This was.
We had never seen these two play. As I said, I talked about it earlier actually. They were seated 4th and 5th.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
Yeah.
that was very nice.
Wow.
Tim being the
Was that game 1?
This
That was
yeah,
a
yeah,
5-minute
that was
game.
one.
that was
Tim was
long
the
game 1.
Tim was the
A very good
5th
battle,
seed, and he beat Abby the 4th seed. So these guys played in pools, and this is, I believe this is the first pools match that we have a replay of now in the bracket.
Yes, I do believe that is
That's
correct.
yes.
Because you have not played Gracie,
No.
I have not played Alex.
Nope.
Are we saying?
Oh, that's right.
So you know them by their tags.
Yeah,
Cereal.
Yeah, I've not played Cereal. You've not played Goldfish.
Are we gonna have a Link matchup?
Blood has not played pools.
They have a, yeah, we're on the Link matchup.
Duel. Which
I missed the
metaverse
stage that
will
they
reign
picked,
supreme?
but I assume after they said they would pick Battlefield version.
This is like Spider-Man.
This
the
is into the
newest one.
Spideyverse. This is
No,
into
I
the
was gonna say-
Linkyverse.
I was gonna say the newest one that I totally saw and forget the name of, but it's got all the Spider-Man in it, like Andrew Garfield's in it.
Far from no.
No, Far From Home was in Italy or something.
It's Homecoming, and then it's Far From Home, and then it's
No way.
No Way Home.
No Way Home.
This is like Spider-Man No Way Home. It's also like into the Spider-Verse, I guess.
yeah, you know, like same thing.
Yeah.
Anyway, back to Smash instead of Spider-Man.
Do you have something to say?
Wow, put on the spot.
Zelda.
Toon Link
Zelda in the
swinging
background.
like Spider-Man. We'll see if we can get a Zero recovery from Toon Link. Toon Link does have the option to tether to ledge. We'll see if
We
she
see
can
some
do it.
spider webs come out.
It's an option that I almost never see Reptile do. Go ahead.
I
Let's see
don't
she
know if I
pulls
ever
that.
have.
You remember watching at the beginning, you know that Tim likes using his bombs when he plays regularly here. So as he's effectively using now.
Wrong way, blows me the wrong way.
And this is the Zelda background that we were hyping up. It's making me a little dizzy.
This is Skyloft.
The loftiest of all the skies. The highest heaven.
Well, it makes sense because Holy Spirit TinyTim is fighting.
Yes. Tim sponsored by the Holy Spirit.
All right, and we see both on 3 stocks here, but probably not now that I said that. Honestly, I'm surprised she didn't die in that moment of time. Oh.
That was a little risky, that pursuit she had. That's definitely
Did that.
her chasing him up there would,
You
you know, she could have easily died from a downer or something. But she's a real go-getter.
We're back at the beginning of the stage circling. For those of you enjoying the scenery, we're starting over with the circle. Little circus tent down to the right. Reminds me of Mario Party 8. If you want a Mario Party 8 tournament, I don't know how that would work, but let us know in the chat. It probably, if you have a free weekend, let us know if you want to do a Mario Party 8 retreat.
But coming up, a lot of events, like we mentioned earlier, we have the Mario Kart coming up this summer, and also in April,
we are going to be streaming the new LEGO Star Wars game, LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga. It releases April 5th. The stream will feature myself, Princess Di, TinyTim, and you. If you want to be featured in the stream, let us know in chat. We might be able to have you be a guest for one of the episodes. We're trying to get a different guest for each of the 9 episodes.
So we got a little ways to go there.
Yeah.
7 of you will be featured.
Seven of our most faithful viewers. Obviously, you know, it's going to be really competitive to get in with how big of a following we have, so we are going to require letters of interest and references. And then we'll take a look at your application and see if we want you on the stream.
But Mario Kart will be in July, and if you're not in the area, it will probably be around another holiday, James A. Garfield Day, that you will be traveling to the area for. So if you require lodging for the Mario Kart tournament, just let us know. But we'd love to have you.
Presidential year. We're having a tournament on Washington's birthday, may he rest in peace, and also a tournament right around James A. Garfield Day.
Yes, but that one will probably be on a Saturday.
Yeah, not on James A. Garfield Day.
But it's
Because
too
as we all know, James A. Garfield Day is
Days.
on Wednesday.
Both at high percent here, and never mind.
commentator curse. And well, that'll do it.
Won.
Final stock, both at 0%.
Another close game for game 2 here.
The Link matchup.
Civil
Is that
War.
a chain?
I
A link and a link? Isn't at that point it's a chain,
Yeah.
right?
I
Yeah.
think so. See some arrows there, some sword play. TinyTim does recover, grabs ledge, shields in the middle. Really, a lot of this fighting has been taking place on the lower platform, the main stage. They haven't been using the top platform to its full potential. As a Zero Suit main, I feel like the top platform is being a little bit neglected.
I mean,
I think I've seen Tim throw a couple bombs up there.
Link's it definitely has better coverage. Like from the ground, regular Link could cover that better than Toon Link could. So I would be concerned about hanging out there as Toon Link. And Link, while he could cover it really well, getting off that platform, he doesn't have incredible movement options to like get off that platform in a non-predictable way.
Yes, it makes sense, these
Playing it
particular
safe.
characters, why they're spending a
Link
lot of time on
flows.
the ground.
Both are within kill percent here.
Oh, back in the beginning of you fly over, there's the circus tent to the right. Oh, well, will that do it?
Great
No.
DI there.
You see him.
Oh,
See
This
that?
is anyone's game.
Hits her with the back air. Link's back air. Link, I don't actually know
Force
this for
smash.
sure, but it seems like Link's back air is weaker than his fair, and that's like a rarity. Most characters, their back air is their stronger aerial and a main kill move. Link, his forward air is one of his best kill moves, and his back air
Very
right there
close game.
did not kill.
Another great game.
Game 2 went to TinyTim. Reptile in the background would like to win just one match, so this would be the one for her. Yeah.
Pirate ship. Oh, this is
Pirate
from
ship battle.
this is from the Toon Link game.
Yeah.
So
Wind
home field
Waker.
advantage.
Yes, because obviously we just saw regular Link won.
One on his, yep. So they should do this for home field advantage for.
I wonder if a Reptile will choose music. Apparently not.
Did you play Serial yet?
No. Because he played this, so we gave him one.
Okay. So then
The next
we have
matchup will be Syndrome
1,
Serial.
2, 3, 4, 5 sets left. All right, 5 sets left. Hopefully we can get this wrapped up before 5 p.m. because that is when F.L.U.D. needs to depart.
And if that happens, we're wide open for who will win this tournament.
Yeah. Who knows?
Have we ever had any early departures from the top
Only in
3?
Mario Kart.
Yes, yes.
Shoutouts to King D.
But that was, he was in top 4. He wasn't in top 3. You know, he got 4th place. 2018.
He would have been in top 3 if he had been.
I don't
If he
know.
had been present to play the set.
No, I think Mushu would have upset him because Mushu was at our practice facility. So you and I and Mushu, I think, could have taken.
Mushu, who actually was going by Triple D at the time.
Yes.
It was King D and Triple D.
Mushu, Syndrome and Batsy, Mushu has been communicating privately and says that she misses.
Oh, she's in the VIP chat?
Yeah, in the VIP chat. She says that she misses you guys.
Oh, we miss you too, Mushu. I will actually see you in approximately 3 weeks. I don't know if your mother told you that, but yes, I will be taking a trip to the homeland in about 3 weeks so we can play some Mario Kart as it is during your spring break. Oh, thought that would take it off the top. Young Link. Oh.
Oh.
So you try to breathe
Alright.
The first
try to
kill
breathe
goes to
some
Toon
new
Link
life
here.
into his gameplay here with this Young Link, but ends up losing his life first.
Well, it's not his home field.
Just like George Washington and any one of us. Tim ended up losing his life first. May he rest in peace. Wow, manages to stuff that down air. That down air does have a bit of a landing hitbox that would have definitely would have hit him, even though it looked like she was going to miss him with the down air. The landing hitbox would have hit. So manages to stop that.
Stuff his face.
Tries to stuff with the bomb there, but ends up going above, covering the side platform. That was really smart. Just the quick recognition of TinyTim on the side platform, which, you know, you're trying to figure out what options people are covering, because you can't cover everything else. You're trying to figure out what they're covering, so you know where all you can land. He's on the side platform, and then he drops down, which you don't know for sure what he's going for, but no one is just gonna think to drop down and still be covering that platform. So that's kind of a sign that they're more or less giving up. Like, does he have the tools that he could have still covered that side platform? Yes. But that's probably what was crossing their mind when they decided to drop through it? No. So it was a good
parry.
safe recovery.
Dude, parry buddy.
I wonder if TinyTim learned how to parry in the same place that Batsy and I learned how to parry, which was the community center with Sensei Matt.
Oh,
Yes.
oh!
Wow!
All right,
Good kill.
that was good.
There we go. Toon Link wanted her
That was-
one game.
That was it.
Oh.
TinyTim won.
Oh, Young Link won.
Young Link pulled that off.
Wow, they look very similar.
They did.
Well, congrats to TinyTim
All right.
and congrats
The
to
serial down here,
Reptile.
you gotta play.
Congrats to
You gotta-
Reptile.
Yes,
That
congrats
was
to Reptile out in 5th place. Good showing. Good showing.
good showing, Reptile.
Applause.
Yes.
The invisible hand is what you may have heard there clapping. The percussion section gets no
And
love.
so we'll have Serial and Syndrome playing, and then the winner of that will go back to back into the matchup with TinyTim.
TinyTim, who has not appeared on camera yet, but
He might have briefly earlier when we were setting the stream up. Actually, I think his head was.
okay, so you guys may have been able to see, but we almost actually had to raise the ceiling at the base of it to get TinyTim down here. So
TinyTim.
obligated.
Characters are tiny, but
yes,
Tim himself.
big heart.
And then after so Serial Syndrome is what you have coming up next, followed by Serial Syndrome, TinyTim. And then after that, we will be playing winners finals.
Yes.
And then losers finals.
So TinyTim,
TinyTim is upstairs.
tell him to stay nearby because we're gonna try and get these games done quickly. So we need him up as soon as Serial's set is done with Syndrome. We're gonna
I
have
only
him.
heard half of that, but I'll...
All right.
Just
That
tell
way.
him to stay nearby.
Yes. Do not wander far. Once again, you know, the big motivator why everyone is out here today, the highly desired Crash Bandicoot trophy. Show it again right there. This is what the players are playing for.
And like fame and glory and all that.
Yes, obviously.
And tournament power rankings, you know.
Power rankings.
There
We might
will-
do power rankings again. If we have two tournaments this year, maybe we'll
If
do
we have
power
2 tournaments a year, we should do power rankings.
rankings. We did have.
We should have them roll over, obviously. You know. I think they should roll over. I'd like to keep mine, and they can have one.
Actually, TD Food 3 and Funky Kong is overrated 2. I still have not actually scored and determined who all finished where. Yeah,
Yeah.
go ahead. Still have it logged, the results into. There is an official V.L.A.D hard drive that has all the results from every tournament, even the ones you guys don't know about, such as the illustrious V.L.A.D Homecoming took place in Phoenix in the summer of 2018. And
Oh, we have a TinyTim stand in the chat. We'll
See
stick
who we
around. We'll have TinyTim back up after this matchup. All right, we have Syndrome pulling out Cloud against Serial's K-Rool.
I believe it's Ianopal. Is that it seems how you say that.
We
Yeah,
haven't seen
TinyTim to
Serial
appear.
play a character that was not K-Rool on stream, I believe.
He played, I believe he played one game of Puff against F.L.U.D.
Oh, we did see that. It was the Marshmallow
Because
matchup.
he was in my pool. He played Puff against me originally, and then dug into K-Rool. So still, TinyTim versus Reptile was the only pools match to repeat in bracket thus far. Going for the ops for the forward throw, I believe that was, instead of the down throw. Seems like he may have been able to get more off down throw, but you know, he's not exactly at risk of dying 123 with K-Rool, although here's the limit. Ianopal. Alright, must have got that name right. And then yes. Oh, don't get up in that ground. That's a free up air. Oh, gets through with the armor. Grab? No grab coming out. Is that gonna do it? No, it was foolish to think that would even have a chance of doing it. Oh, up smash. Gets a weird hitbox though. Living through it. Bared off. Oh no, he'll make it. Oh, gets saved by the both forward smashing. He gets saved by the propeller. Now we're back. Both in kill percent. Both well within kill percent at this point. And armors through the up smash. All right. So now Serial the first to fall, and we'll see what kind of extra credit Syndrome can get here. Going up 10%. Oh, barely missing that up air. There's a lot of very near misses here that keep just letting Syndrome tack on this percent. You know, you got to build it up for a while before you can even think about killing K-Rool, honestly, because he's heavy and he's got a pretty good recovery. Oh, alright. Both shielding each other's F smashes. The Cloud F smash, actually, it's the multi-hits there. If you try to buffer an option, you'll end up dropping your shield and getting hit by the F smash, so that is very discouraging, but fortunately, Serial knew to hold it the whole way through. Alrighty, Princess Di is back.
I don't know if they knew I left. Did you tell them? I didn't tell them.
I didn't, but I think they just heard from me.
That's true. I'm not normally quiet.
Let's see. Alright.
Is this game 2?
Yeah. No, wait, it's game 1. Never mind.
Oh, wow. I didn't miss much.
Yeah. Okay. There we go. So now 1-2. Let's see if you could cover a ledge option with that limit, but didn't. Go for the dash attack at 0. I mean, I respect it. Any other character, you know, get what you can, but it's just, it's, K-Rool, your armor moves, they can only take, I believe, around 28%, 28 point something, and then your armor breaks, and it's just like a shield move. So these armored moves, if you throw them out when you aren't going to get much off of it, like maybe a kill or use it to land safely, like his nair, sometimes it's better to try and save them so that you don't get a armor breaking set.
I mean, it's similar.
Does that the wrong way, ends up paying for it.
Cloud has the limit that he wants to save up, so they both have moves they need to save up and use strategically. In this scenario, it's not necessarily just a straight punching matchup.
Does he have a jump? He may not have a jump. I don't know.
He did.
No, he got his upbeat.
Oh.
But I'm not sure if he did have a jump or not. Now he doesn't. Oh, but he had limit, so it doesn't matter.
But had to waste his limit to get back to the stage. Which wasn't necessarily
High jump,
a waste.
air dodges over the up smash, makes it back to stage. Alright, goes for the back air, but uses a full hop, so Cloud has plenty of time to dash away from where he was, get out of the range of where that back air was going to be. Serial not really leading him, just thinking maybe Cloud would drop shield and stay in place. Try to hit with something. Alright, gets the back air off the side. That will definitely kill.
And that's game 1. Whew.
Alrighty, let's see where... Do you have any guesses for where they may end up going for Game 2? You've seen these guys play more than I have. Where's JBB been picking?
You know, JBB has been picking not Battlefield, but other platform stages, so not Final Destination. You know, we're talking Town and City,
Yeah, I think
Smashville.
we went to Smashville 3 times. I didn't know if that was common for him or if that was just my
Yeah,
fault.
yeah. I don't think I've seen him play at Pokemon Stadium yet.
Okay.
And I did
One of the more
see,
wild places we have legal at this
I believe I saw K-Roll might have done that. Sure. I didn't actually even see where they just picked, so.
I played like one game at Pokemon Stadium with a little silo. It's fun. I like
I enjoy
it. If it was for money or anything, I would like if this tournament was for money, I would definitely not have that be legal because it's a weird stage. Some weird stuff can happen.
It's like life.
Yeah.
Weird stuff happens. And where did they pick?
Hollow Bastion.
Hollow
The new
Bastion.
stage. This is the newest stage in the game. Came out with Sora. The last stage in the game, just like Sora's the last character. They're done adding characters and stages.
I don't know. I don't think it's tournament legal, but Heroes stage. That was one that I enjoyed when it first came out.
Yeah, we did have that legal at the
did.
following tournament. Daisy for Queen 2019, we had that legal with Hazards Off.
But now that we have Hazards on.
It's just too big. You know, we would have like that, Town and City, Pokemon Stadium 2, we'd be having all those. They're all very big stages. We weren't having many small stages legal, so we wanted to even it out more. But yeah, Hollow Bastion, actually legal.
Granger has the crown there.
Legal at a couple tournaments that I've been going to. Obviously, normally with Hazards Off. Hazards On, the only difference you'll see when it gets to last stock, or if they're both have more than one stock, but I believe also if there's a minute left in the game, the colors will change. It will start to look almost like they're inside a cathedral. If you go to the stage Kalos Pokemon League, it'll look something like that. It'll look like a dark blue type color. Nothing about the actual stage and the shape of it or anything changes. So you don't have to change your gameplay at all. You're not going to fall off if there's some jank with it transforming, like used to happen with Frigate Orpheon. But it does change. It does change aesthetically, so we'll get to see that.
We might with these players. They did go very close to the time limit with the last matchup.
Here it is. And there we go. The Syndrome with one stock left. So
with one stock. I thought it was time limit based.
No, it's definitely with one stock, but I think it also happens with a minute left. Maybe there's regardless of stock status. The babysitter has arrived. Do you have anything to say? Are your kids watching at home? You want them to shout out? Let them know you made a home safe.
Did you just get back to the practice facility?
The practice facility where the babysitter lives.
That may or may not be located.
It's
somewhere.
a distance from Clemson.
A distance from Clemson.
Like if you take a map and there's Clemson, you could draw a line from Clemson to the practice facility because there's a distance.
Yeah. Up over the pond.
Alright, I'm really... this game's not looking amazing for Syndrome.
No, it's really...
This seems a little bigger. I'm not too familiar with the blast zones in the stage, but even though it looks like Smashville's got kind of small blast zones as far as the competitive stages go. It seems like... Bombers through that. That would have possibly killed him? I'm not really sure. But it seems like this has a little bigger blast zones. Just killing someone like K-Roll on this stage seems hard to do.
Honestly, it's kind of hard to kill K-Roll sometimes. You know, he's just so big.
Yeah.
But
like
you know what they say.
Roll from ledge down smash, maybe. Oh! Good step.
Wow. Hey, you know what? Footstools can happen to anyone.
That was a spike.
Or footstool.
Footstools can indeed happen to anyone. Shout outs to the Daisy for Queen 2019 stream. Is that when that came from?
I think it was.
Oh wait, actually, no. It happened in our Grind Never Stops tournament series in summer of 2019, and then we just referenced it.
No.
And it was like one of the very last things John said before
it was the stream
cut
cut
off.
off. Footstools can happen to end.
Yeah, the stream cut off after Grand Finals of Daisy for Queen 2019.
Well, we cut it off. We didn't just die.
Right,
We
we
were
ended the
done.
stream 'cause it was
but
alright.
apparently Syndrome was still talking.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't see what stage they picked.
I didn't either, but I will get to see that. What I won't get to see in a couple seconds here is the game count. Do you know that either? I believe
It was two games.
Yeah.
Is it 1-1 or is it 2-1?
Guys, is it 1-1 or 2-0? 2-0 Serial. Right?
Yeah.
Alright, so Serial up 2 games.
Which is that an upset? Was Serial seeded higher than
Him getting 5th will be an upset because he was 7th seed.
Oh.
So he's already outperformed his seed.
So welcome Serial. Congrats
So
on outperforming your
even if-
seed in your
and then
first tournament.
If he wins this game, he's guaranteed at least 4th, which is again outperforming his seed. JBB, who's not JBB, is
Syndrome.
JBB forever in our hearts. But Syndrome, was seeded 3rd. So this will be a bit of an early exit if he leaves here. Not that this is not impressive.
No.
It's still a good showing, but
Honestly, showing up today was impressive. If you got out of bed and you brushed your teeth or didn't brush your
we
teeth
thank you for coming.
and came here,
We don't even require brushed teeth.
yeah, it's just like it's for your own comfort.
But
really.
you can't really tell that we didn't require it.
Yeah.
Like if you're one of those people at home who didn't come because you were like, oh, they're not requiring brushed your teeth, it might smell at the venue. It doesn't. Like you
Yeah.
literally can't
Yes.
tell.
Uh-huh.
It would have just been like really, really fun either way. Whether you brushed your teeth, didn't, whatever your friends did. We're just
Honestly,
big chilling.
Given the
big
dress
vibing,
code being
big
pajama
energy.
pants, you didn't have to get dressed. I did change into different pajama pants. I got dressed in pajama pants, but like if you wanted to roll out of bed and come in your pajama pants, would have been totally fine.
I don't sleep in pants.
I sleep in shorts.
I did sleep in shorts last night.
All right, yeah, we have.
We have company.
But this is why we don't check for kids.
Yeah, our really, really scandalous content we have on YouTube.com. No grab. I would have expected that's definitely a situation right in the ledge there after that missed aerial. That's where I would have expected to see a grab from Syndrome. But that glow conversion,
We haven't.
What?
We haven't seen Yoshi against K-Rool yet, have we?
I don't think we have because Syndrome's the only Yoshi player we have here in the
And
entire
Syndrome
tournament.
in Game 1 didn't play Yoshi.
Right.
Game 2 is Greninja.
Yeah, I believe it went. I think he played. Yeah, he played Cloud.
And
Then,
Cloud.
Then Greninja, then Yoshi.
I think if he had won with any of the characters, he might have stuck with it.
Yeah. I think. Here's the thing. He's picking. I don't want to give myself too much credit, but I think part of the reason he picked Yoshi is because he beat me with Yoshi, and I think that Fox with Yoshi is a better matchup than K-Rool with Yoshi.
Yeah, because they're different animals, foxes and crocodiles.
Yeah, is that why?
Yeah, so it's not the same. They both are animals, as opposed to like Zelda or Marth or something of that sort, but they're different animals. And K-Rool is a lot heavier. We talked earlier about how Yoshi and Fox are similar in weight. Actually, we're talking about Greninja and Fox. Yoshi has a big head, so he might be heavier. I'm not sure. But
I don't think Yoshi is really
I don't think he is.
that similar to Fox's weight.
I think he's similar, as in he's not heavy.
No, Yoshi's a. I forget. Yoshi's a weird character because they change it. Like in 64, originally Yoshi was a heavy, but Yoshi's one of those characters who like they've
What's the
changed his
nose?
weight a couple times between different. Oh, maybe if it's like if he inhaled or if he exhaled, like how much air was in
Wow.
there. Oh, sad.
Oh.
Hate to see him go out
That
like
was a sad way to go.
Big shout outs to Syndrome and Reptile both out at 5th place.
Yes.
Both coming down all the way from Pennsylvania.
Or just like another area
Yeah.
that's not by Clemson.
Huge,
Who knows?
huge pog. But
Tim's upstairs.
All right.
alright, so we have Serial and TinyTim. Pennsylvania is a big area. Saying Pennsylvania isn't giving away anyone's personal information. There's so many people in Pennsylvania.
Yeah, we used to maybe be in Pennsylvania.
I've been there.
I've
I have
been
been
there.
to Pennsylvania.
Yeah, I spent like a little
Confirmed.
bit of time there.
Batsy's
not like...
been to Pennsylvania confirmed.
So now
One time I saw like there was like a welcomes to Pennsylvania sign, and People magazine was there, and they got a picture of me crossing the state line. So it's officially
confirmed. Because if it's in People, it's true. Obviously, we know that. So that is the stream delay upstairs, in the premiere viewing facility.
Gotta get these guys going.
All right, Serial and TinyTim will be up next. We see Serial getting set up in the background, but don't look because I think he's a minor.
You guys didn't see it. You guys did not see it, but that was some big energy. TinyTim, there was big energy hopping down the stairs. He is ready for this game.
I'm glad
ready
he didn't
for this
hit his
game.
head.
I'm ready for
That
this
would've
game.
been
I'm
sad.
excited. I'm excited to see TinyTim play. TinyTim's someone that I've been playing with throughout the fall, but this is the first tournament we've been at together. So to see him really go at it, it's interesting to see.
So we'll see.
Not in a bad way interesting, in a good way interesting.
Oh, perfect timing. You would have thought we had like another feed that I could see, but I was just guessing.
That was a complete guess. I can verify.
And Serial with K. Rool still. Looks like it's a different color K. Rool, or maybe it's the background.
He may have switched it up a couple times. I think he may have been playing a darker K. Rool earlier, but this is the color K. Rool he played against me.
Okay, was this the K. Rool the way God created K. Rool, or is this a different K. Rool?
No, this is an alt. I forget what color this is. I've like never actually picked K. Rool. I've only ever used K. Rool when he shows up random. Which also is very rare because I just don't play random that much. I don't. There's so many characters in this game that I don't like playing that I very rarely do get like, oh, let's just have fun and pick a random button.
Right, like if you get Bayonetti, you'll just jump off the stage.
I will do that.
So.
Alright, Serial, our 7th seed, and TinyTim, our 5th, both playing for loser gets 4th right here. So both outperforming their seeds.
Yes. Very exciting. Honestly, this match.
Oh!
Wow.
Unfortunate miss there from TinyTim, but
Game 1 is
okay,
not
takes it
working
right
in
back.
TinyTim's favor so
2-1,
far.
2-1.
But like as Zelda and having the big army that you can summon at a moment's notice, he really
Large,
could
very large.
take down K. Rool in just a matter of seconds.
Okay,
Don't
expecting roll away,
fact
but
check that.
K. Rool rolled in. So we got a little punish there. I'm surprised that nothing happened there with that reflect. I feel like Zelda should not have taken damage there. Alright, hits him with it. That was very good. Very good to know you're spacing like that.
Very good
Because
control.
if you couldn't make it that far and you were just off by a little bit, you were getting sucked up by that blunderbuss down there. Oh, big punish. Never mind.
Little, very tiny
Big
kick,
window for punish.
kick in the gut. That wasn't a big punishment.
I mean, have you been kicked in the gut before?
I actually have not. No. Actually, I did take karate or something like that, and sometimes we
Oh, so
spar.
that's it. Yes.
And that's game.
Alright, Serial up 4-0.
Oh, Peachtree says that we should digitalize the bracket or show it on stream for the fans at home.
Yes, that is
So
why
we
gave the
should
commentators bracket.
digitalize the bracket, and we can look into that for the next tournament. This is what we're working with right now. So we're playing this matchup, and then we will play this
F.L.U.D.
winners,
and Batsy
and then we'll go
then,
back down
to
here.
To
Losers
loser
finals,
of F.L.U.D. and
this is
Batsy
here.
plays winner of this set.
And then, woohoo! This is grand finals. So yeah, screenshot or whatever, so you have it on hand.
Or we could just
Right.
show it in between every
I think they're playing.
match.
I hear
Are they
clicking.
playing? Oh, it's loading.
It's loading. Wow!
Bring all the pizza in here.
Welcome back, Syndrome. Congrats. Very proud of you. You had a good showing.
I didn't know what to do against K. Rool.
Syndrome might be like talking with his mouth full here. He has a lot. Just walked in with a lot of food. We could show that on stream too if you like. To advertise coming to the practice
Since
facility.
I don't have to play anymore, I can now eat, so that's one of the upsides. Also, I want F.L.U.D. to be able to play, so I was helping him along by just not winning a single game here.
Yeah, that was good. You really moved it along so F.L.U.D. could get out of here before his
We only
deadline.
have so much time, so.
But isn't that true every day? We know we only have so much time. It could be our time whenever. And we're at 2 stocks right now for both of them. They only have so much time, 6 minutes, 9 seconds for this particular match. You're welcome, Peace Tree. Oh, wow. K-Rool really, this is game 1?
This is,
No.
this is game 2, is it not?
This is game 2. This is
Yeah.
game 2. It threw me off the commentator switch
Yeah.
between games there.
I think it was an early game 1. Now, unfortunately, I did not catch up one game 1.
Big Bazooka, suck him out, throw TinyTim to the left. Boxing Glove misses its connection there. More bazookas. TinyTim hitting Serial off to the right. Oh, grabs ledge. That was almost a near miss. We see
Almost
the crown.
a near miss.
It was almost
So it was
a
a
near
big
miss.
miss, is what you're saying?
No,
Or it was a hit?
wasn't quite a near miss. It was like he grabbed it. Just almost a near miss.
Oh, right.
1-1 for the final stock, but TinyTim at a much higher percentage. Creeping in the dark red, almost maroon territory here. And that, no DI, that'll do it.
Man,
That will do it. So
That's
Serial
2-0.
takes game 2. 2-0
dude,
Serial.
Serial.
Serial really.
Major outperforming his seed here.
You're very proud of Serial.
Not, I mean, we can't speak. We've seen reverse 3-0s in the past. You know, we can't just be like, oh, Serial got
I
it.
told Emily, or our
Wow.
commentator here,
My name out there.
that I went
Not
out
like I
early
have an
to make
Instagram
sure-
or anything.
to make-
Does she have an Instagram? The Princess Di Instagram will also be in the Viva La Vida lore book.
The Princess Di Instagram. Kiki.
Puff.
Ah, Puff.
Switching
Wow.
it up.
Interesting.
Why stop a good thing?
Why would you switch this up?
We
Because
have a good thing
his
going.
Puff was unsuccessful earlier. But you know, honestly, sometimes I switch it up just so I don't get bored. Like sometimes I play corn even though I can't. So I get it.
Yeah, yeah, I get it too. Because also, Puff, you can do some cool stuff with Puff.
Yes,
you
but
could spend 85 to 90% of the game just like not doing anything interesting with Puff, and then get like one good highlight and win, and want to go rewatch it later. Alright.
You can do some cool stuff with Puff, but just the question is, can Serial?
I like to think that he can.
I
I'm
believe
a
in
believer
Serial.
in Serial.
I am. Yes.
I feel like
I
if
believe
we
more in
Puff-
the Holy Spirit, TinyTim sponsor.
Oh
but
yeah, I
I
am actually a legitimate believer in
Yeah.
in the Holy Spirit. I'm a lifelong believer in the Holy Spirit, actually.
But I am a current believer in Serial skills as well. And honestly, no, he's down to stock.
Yeah.
So, you know, and also this is one of the ones that I don't like to commentate because they're both pink. So it's just like a lot of pink moving on the screen. I can't tell who hit who. Because again, like we talked about the size of our monitor earlier,
Yes.
it's about the size of your hand.
Well,
yeah, it's like
if you
watching
hold
it
up your
phone.
hand arm's length away from your face, that's the size.
2
of the
arms
face.
lengths, honestly. I can't, like, my arm.
Well, I'm just saying if your hand's arm's length away, it's the size.
Oh, that is, yeah. I mean, your hand's the same size no matter
Yeah.
how close it is to your face.
oh,
Wow. Okay, two stocks for both. 2 stocks for
We're
both.
so smart. We can count, we can explain geometry.
And it's raining in the background.
Uh,
the
rain is
scene-
gone.
the scene's-
Commentator
scene is
cursed the
changing.
rain.
tries to kill with the up smash.
What? That wasn't a burp, that was a yawn.
Oh, Jigglypuff in our faces.
I think the switch to Jigglypuff is not gone in Serial's favor.
Yeah,
he still has time to fix it.
Yeah, he can go back to K-Rool for the next match, or play Jigglypuff
Or
better.
win this game.
No, I'm thinking maybe since he has the game to play with, he was like, I'll see if I can do something cool with Puff. Since it's on YouTube, he could rewatch it. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
we're basically making highlight or like recording highlights for him. All that's required of him is to do something cool.
Yes, that is true. It's like a ready-made highlight reel. There we okay. So
57 57 kill percent for Puff against most characters, but honestly not necessarily Young Link. Young Link very good, able to kill, but Young Link doesn't have as many just random moves that are going to send Jigglypuff flying at 57% as some other characters. Oh, if that shield breaks, he's dead. You guys may not know this, but
all the other characters, when their shield breaks, they're like frozen, they stay still for a time. He's dead anyway. Jigglypuff, your shield breaks, even if it's at 0%, you automatically fly off the top of the screen and die. That's
And
it.
Tim gets his first win. Epic comeback starts right here.
As a Puff main, TinyTim better be prepared for this
So-
match, says Crow.
So TinyTim's brother plays Puff.
Oh, is Crow
That was
TinyTim's
confirmed
brother?
earlier in the chat.
Confirmed earlier.
And so TinyTim was prepared to play Puff. So if he hadn't won that, it would have been embarrassing for him, is what the chat is confirming.
Haha.
So let's see. We did pick the jungle course. So if Serial goes back to K. Rool, he will have home field advantage. But he went to Puff. Okay, that was such a weird decision. I don't think he heard about how TinyTim is against that, and TinyTim's keeping that under wraps. But he's like kind of home field too, because he has like an island flower in his hair and there's jungles on an island. So it's like home field advantage anyways.
Let's see, it's 3:48. I almost feel like we may have another commentator showing up in the near future.
Really?
Coming fresh from a doctor's appointment.
Oh.
That commentator.
Like, is Peachtree flying down?
No. But Peachtree, one of the normal top contenders in our Mario Kart Wii tournament. Hopefully he makes it to that one.
We don't talk about 2020. He's not a normal top contender. 2020 was weird.
He's normally a pretty top contender. Wait, 2020 was
2020 was when you and I beat Peachtree and King D in winners finals, and Peachtree and King D dropped to losers bracket and beat Mushu
You are correct.
and then came back and beat me in grand final.
That is not the same year that had the much larger Peachtree Mushu controversy.
That was 2019.
That was 2019, where one player did need counseling after that tournament.
It's a miracle that Peachtree and Mushu are still talking.
Can we confirm this?
I think they're
When's the
friends.
last time I've seen
I think
them
they're friends.
talk?
I texted
Alright.
them both earlier.
Well, yeah, both friends with you. I'm not trying to split you guys up. I know you guys
No.
like each other, but
And this is a very even matchup.
Drip Poyo, hi, can I join you? I mean, you can join us in chat. Unfortunately, this is an in-person tournament. I mean, very fortunately, actually, because in-person tournaments are just better than Wi-Fi ones. But if you just keep an eye on the channel, we'll usually announce when we have another tournament coming up if you wanted to join the in-person one. But for this tournament, right now, people are only able to join us in chat. We're almost done with it. We actually only have 3 sets left after this. But yeah, the Mario Kart tournament, if you wanna roll up in July, we'll be playing some Mario Kart Wii and 8 Deluxe. 2 tournaments in the same day. Lots of fun times. Alright, the shield pressure. I feel like Serial's struggling for options out of shield against and this is not supposed to be rude to either of these players, but the things TinyTim has been trying aren't even the hardest to beat out of shield, and it's just Serial's still been having a hard time figuring out. So if he could get that figured out, I feel like that'll make a big difference for this game.
Oh, unfortunate lack of recovery there. You know, I do enjoy overhearing as TinyTim talks to his competitors, because as we were saying earlier, I will talk to my opponents to get in their heads. TinyTim does so just out of a genuine sense of building
caring.
relationships.
Yeah.
And I think that's an admirable quality to have.
TinyTim just gave an IRL shout out to his opponent about Crow. I didn't hear it, but I just heard
did
my
hear it.
brother.
Yes.
So they are talking about Crow in the other room. Oh, she went through that sword. Puff went right through that sword that Link had. F smash. Where was the F smash? F smash. No. Or honestly, next time he tries one of these up smashes right next to shield, I'd like to see a Sing come out from Serial. That's
We
it.
have,
That's game. All right.
Game 5. First
Game 5.
one on stream.
Is this really the first
This
game
is the
5 on
first
stream?
game 5.
Stream. I'm not gonna lie. I'm hoping for the last game 5 on stream because I want to fit these next 3 sets in before 5 o'clock.
I think it'll be fine.
I hope so.
Because it's been 3 hours and look how much we've done, you know?
It's been 3 hours. At our last top 8 stream was over in 2.5. Or like 2:40
But we didn't
or something.
stream losers, though.
We streamed all of top 8.
Did we really?
Yeah.
Where was I?
Commentating. TinyTim does not chat kindly to me while we play. TinyTim! You're getting called out for the things you say to your brother while you're playing.
Is my brother commenting? Can you read us some?
We talked about how you were talking to your opponents and we could overhear it. And we said that you weren't chatting to try and get in their head. You were just chatting out of genuine kindness. And he said, TinyTim does not chat kindly to me while we play.
Whenever he beats me, I make him shake my hand.
TinyTim just said whenever Crow beats TinyTim, he makes him shake his hand. TinyTim makes Crow shake his hand when he has just lost.
Alright, and we see Cereal going back to K-Rool.
Let's go back to where we started.
To the
Summer nights.
K-Rool fight!
Yeah. Go! Woo! Alright, once Syndrome is done chewing and can bless us with his voice once again, I am about to depart and get ready for my winner's final set.
I just talked to myself.
Well, don't talk to chat.
Well, there's no one chatting.
We'll
just talk
what
about
about
the game.
Tim Courtney, who just said, okay, thank you, my friend, since the time that this game has started. Or actually, no, since this game has started. But,
He said Croce.
oh, we said it's a really small screen. I was reading it from across the room. I thought it said, okay, thank you, my friend.
Maybe
This
you
is
need to go
Croce.
to the eye doctor.
I do, but I don't. I need to squeak that appointment in between the time it takes for them to put this. Just how much time I have.
So we see K-Rool back, both with 2 stocks. Pretty even matchup going on right now because K-Rool's in the very pale yellow. Just kidding. Orange, dark orange moving towards the red. Winner of this will move on to losers finals and has a chance to get back up into the main brackets grand finals. So we'll see how that goes. Either one of these making it to the losers finals has already above and beyond the level that they were expected to perform, as we previously mentioned. So it's just a very supportive environment. Honestly, no matter how well you do, we're going to congratulate you. We might judge you later, but like I can't think of anyone today that was bad enough for us to judge later. So it's generally a supportive environment for you to be at if you'd like to come to a Viva La Defeat tournament. I'm kidding. We're nice. And we see K-Rool there really holding on to that second stock because he's so heavy. It's hard to kill him. And they are they on Final Destination? Yes?
Yes.
So that's a shake-up for TinyTim because he tends to play the Battlefield, just like Battlefield in different aesthetics. So this is interesting to see him play on Final Destination. Will that do it? No. We see K-Rool. No, also not going to do it. Wow. Oh, maybe. No recovery. Oh, yes, recovery. Propeller hat for the win. Throws the crown. Yep, that'll do it. Okay, 1-1. TinyTim at 52%, but it's still anyone's game. We see some crown throwing. The bazooka is stopped by TinyTim's projectile. K-Rool throws the crown. Hits TinyTim on the way back. Good spacing there. Some shields from TinyTim. Bazooka in the wrong direction. Wow, just smashed K-Rool's nose into the ground. Yeah.
Really avoid some cannonball here.
Oh, is that is game? It goes to Cereal. Congrats to Cereal. Moving on to losers finals.
Cereal is guaranteed a prize now, whatever place he finishes in now.
Cereal is guaranteed one of the previously shown prizes. And this is what our bracket looks like now. So we are now going to play this game. F.L.U.D. against Batsy. Then the loser will come down here and play Cereal in losers finals. But let's give a shout out to TinyTim. It's his first tournament. Congrats, TinyTim. You made it to 4th place. Nothing to be ashamed of. We're glad to have you here, wherever you are. So yeah, sponsored by the Holy Spirit. TinyTim, 4th place. So congrats with that. And then we're now going to play. Let's see if they're getting set up.
Whoever won
Batsy and F.L.U.D. And do you want to go make sure that Serial comes back downstairs? So that we can move right into grand final or loser finals. Alright, so this one is a matchup. I'm not sure if they've played friendlies, but Batsy and F.L.U.D have yet to meet in the tournament. I believe they were seeds 1 and 2. Don't quote me on that. But I would not be surprised if we see F in the chat for TinyTim. Yes, F for TinyTim. I would not be surprised if we see Batsy and F.L.U.D meet again in the grand finals. We've actually had many scenarios in the Smash tournaments have involved winners finals repeating in grand finals. I think we've had people come up from the losers finals once or twice. I don't remember everything. I was really young when we started doing this. And when you get older, you lose your memory. So, here we are now today. We see Fox and Falcon, so a Space Animals matchup here. Fox and Falco, no N. I was unaware that F.L.U.D played Falco, so.
F.L.U.D is playing everyone today, so I feel like we shouldn't be surprised by whoever decides to play at any given point. The interesting thing is that Batsy loves playing Falco, but he doesn't want to. So.
Yes, Batsy can play as Falco, but he doesn't play against Falco a lot, I believe. And that was that. First stock goes to F.L.U.D, but he's such a high percentage that it's pretty much just like, So, Viva La Defeata, Batsy, and F.L.U.D. I haven't really seen enough of F.L.U.D's playing style to know how similar or different they are. To know if F.L.U.D really focuses on, does he focus on edge guarding? Is he like trying to control the stage? Like what's his priority here? His priority there was to not die and did not succeed at that one. Went off the right side of the stage, leaving them both with 2 stocks.
I do think he tries to take advantage of players in the air, here, especially off stage. Here.
Yes. Which makes it an exciting matchup to watch when they're not just, using their walkers and trotting around the bottom of the stage. Neither of these characters has walkers yet, but maybe in the next Smash game.
Never know.
You never know.
But that was
unfortunate. Was that an SD? Was it an edge guard?
Was that?
I missed that.
Fear of going to the ledge.
Fear of the ledge. Honestly, I'm scared of ledges. I'm usually scared of ledges from the firm ground side, but it looked like Fox was scared of the ledge from the air. So, and we see 1 stock for Batsy, 2 stocks for F.L.U.D. And will that be? That is it. That's game. So Batsy was actually killed in the same way all 3 times with a spike off the right side of the stage. Game 1 goes to F.L.U.D.
Besides, he had a questionable second death there.
Yeah, but it was off the right side of the stage. It was questionable death. They're still investigating.
Yes.
Yoshi's Story. All right. I didn't see if it's Yoshi's Story or Yoshi's Story Battlefield. Which honestly, I don't really understand playing Battlefield not on Battlefield unless you just want to be artsy and look at a more fun background. Kirby, F.L.U.D pulling out Kirby, and Batsy pulling out his Samus. Something we normally don't see until Grand Finals.
Batsy must be really scared if he's bringing out Samus now.
Or, just sick of playing Fox. Either one. But also, I think Batsy appreciates the Samus matchup against Kirby.
Yeah.
I think would be the bigger strategy here in this moment. I don't think fear is a word in Batsy's vocabulary. Perhaps.
Now, I did play F.L.U.D's Kirby in a friendlies match earlier today, and I was blown away by how good his Kirby was. So,
which is interesting because usually with Kirby you're sucked in, but you were blown away.
Very, very true.
So how can you compare the gameplay that we'll expect from F.L.U.D's Kirby as opposed to Mushu's Kirby, other than the whole green and blue?
Well, it's been a while since I've seen Mushu's Kirby, so I honestly can't say.
I guess does F.L.U.D use the brick a lot? Because that's Mushu's mode, is not right.
Not quite as frequently, I'd say. Oh, but...
Oh, use the brick there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
That was
actually-
not the intended use of the brick.
No, Batsy has 2 stocks lead. Can he take advantage of his
No.
lead? Can he get at least
Can he
any
get back to the
damage?
stage?
Good.
Oh yes, the tether. Up on, makes it onto the stage. They both really edge guarding there. We see Kirby, with the tether whip into Kirby. Kirby comes down, jumps on, Batsy hits him off to the side, and Kirby has already used his up B, I believe, but I guess he had touched the stage in between. There's the brick. The thwomp. It was a thwomp brick in that moment. Both with 1 stock left now.
But one with a very significant lead over the other.
Will
And
that be?
That will be it.
That will be set 2. Set 2 goes to Batsy. So 1-1 here in winners finals.
This is a good matchup so far.
And here's the moment where Batsy will now pick his character first. So we haven't seen that yet. F.L.U.D. pulling out Ganon, Batsy sticking with Samus.
Very interested to see how this goes.
Oh, and we're on small battlefield this time.
Samus will have to be careful. He only takes a couple of hits from Ganon to get knocked off the stage here. Ooh, and not a great tap by Batsy there as he loses his first stock. Let's trying to spike Batsy here.
Because he's
And
now
doing a great job of edge guarding at the very least.
Well-
But Batsy.
Oh,
But Batsy cannot
oh.
get the ledge, so both lose a stock. And this is now Batsy's
this is a
last
good
stock.
position for Ganon to. Is he the one with the suicide jump?
I don't. Maybe. Yeah.
He's a stock ahead,
Yes.
you know. So Batsy's got to be careful of things like that.
I wonder if we'll see a Warlock punch from F.L.U.D. I would be surprised. Oh, but
Oh, can't grab ledge, so really it's anyone's game again.
yeah.
And Batsy, I'm not sure, your sister, or maybe, I don't know, someone who might train with you. Goldfish has plays Ganon occasionally, would be some of Batsy's Ganon experience.
Yeah.
I'm sure that F.L.U.D. has played against Samus.
Syndrome has
popular
also
character.
had some experience playing.
And you just refer yourself in the third person.
Yes.
Awesome. Awesome.
Both close to in percent, so.
We see him up to the right, does not. Oh!
Down
Will
smack.
that will be set 2 to Batsy.
After a shaky beginning, Batsy has now up 2 games.
Up 1 game.
2 wins, up 1.
Yeah, 2-1 Batsy is what's going on right now. So Batsy will pick his character again. I'm wondering if he'll stick with Samus or if he'll switch it up a little bit. Samus, Dark Samus. So almost Samus duos, but like one of them is sad. That's the sad one. If you've noticed Batsy's tag change, Batsy does use a different set of controls to play Samus than he does with the other characters. So Jeddah is Batsy. For those confused watching at home. Both have a similar Samus gameplay here, as in they use the whips and throw things. So that is interesting to watch. Some upside down cartwheels attempted there from Dark Samus, didn't connect. Spinning back kick from Dark Samus. Fire from Batsy, and edge guard with the charge shot. But charge up from F.L.U.D. Can't grab
the ledge.
Yup.
Yeah. Oh,
But
it
that'll
doesn't matter
be.
anyways.
But that's Batsy's
Even
stop.
game again. Batsy stopped in his combo here.
See, missed there, but grabs ledge. Batsy's like, nah, go away again. Drops a bomb, doesn't connect.
Can't edge charge here.
So they're both on the stage, which is something that we won't see a lot from a Samus Dark Samus matchup. is
No.
time spent with both on the platform, on the main platform. Both flying through
Probably
the air.
can edge guard each other the best.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and a missed shot there from Samus. And I think Dark Samus would not have reached the ledge, but Samus saved it with their up B.
Interesting. This is what we mean about us all being supportive, you know?
Yeah.
And that'll be stock 2 for Dark Samus. So, Batsy still with 2 stocks, F.L.U.D. with 1, but Batsy has a high percentage. A lot of probably could kill at this point in time. I don't really know how
Batsy
easy it
has
is
a
to
great
kill
combo here.
Samus. That was fun to watch.
Not letting Dark Samus breathe here.
Batsy racked up a high amount, 90% without losing any damage himself.
Very good. He's continuing to do so. Is that there? There's again.
Except there. I'm bringing them
F.L.U.D.'s
up
in
to.
trouble here. If you can't get
But
away
you know,
from the ledge.
we've seen comebacks all day long.
Yep.
You know, what we've learned is that anybody can have a comeback. Would really be justice for Crash Bandicoot. Anyone can have a comeback. If Yakimoto Kirasaki, if he decides to announce another character, you know, I wouldn't surprise me because Crash Bandicoot could have a comeback too.
Oh, and a very nice shot from
There we go.
Samus there.
Game 3 goes to the third game. Game 4 goes to Batsy. It's the third game,
So Batsy
which means
wins.
that Vlad Batsy will be moving on to Grand Finals, and F.L.U.D. will be moving on to Losers Finals. So we're going to see a F.L.U.D. serial repeat, which was the first match that we saw on stream.
Very interesting.
So it's like a full circle. You know, what goes around comes back around.
They're starting right away.
Huge shoutouts to F.L.U.D.
Are you gonna
I'll
watch?
I'll probably just go out there.
Yeah.
That way I'm out there for when set comes up.
And we have not seen F.L.U.D. pull out Donkey Kong yet today. Really, I feel like F.L.U.D. really reminds me a lot of myself. He has a lot of mains.
It reminds me of me too. I also have a lot of mains.
You know, skill level, we're not going to talk about that. But just like
what we'll talk
variety.
about is how this is the last match of Donkey Kong versus King K. Rool, and as usual, the good guy is winning.
That is, I mean, not as usual, but
Oh wow, that was in. K is doing a good job of just getting a lot of damage on Zero here.
what we can, if F.L.U.D. were to win his set here and go back up to Grand Finals, he will be playing 3 sets back to back. Yes, please give us Bandicoot. So what this stream is for is to build awareness for Crash Bandicoot's fate in the Smashverse.
Oh, and a shield break.
Oh, this could be costly.
We'll see what. It didn't result in death, well, that still is a lot of damage there. We also realized that Serial forgot to change his name. He's on Jeddah, so
I think wow, and that's game.
that's game
That's game there.
1.
Game 1.
So quick game 1. Let's see if what can happen when Serial fixes his controls here, or hits the correct character.
K-Rool. There's some K-Rool duos.
3, 2, 1, go!
One is the blue K-Rool, which matches the stage a little bit better. And then Serial is the K-Rool that he's been using the most throughout the day. I did hear rumors that he was a different color at one point in time. See, oh, stomach bump.
who can play K. Rool better? The person who mains it or the person who switches all the time?
But maybe that is his main. Do we know his main?
I think F.L.U.D mentioned earlier that his main was Dr. but
Oh,
he likes
interesting.
changing it up a lot.
Smashes green K. Rool into the ground and then throws him into the air. Probably gave him whiplash. You see them both pull out the bazooka. Both off the stage. Propeller hats. Twins! About even here, honestly. Kind of trading hit for hit at this point in time.
And K. Rool is a heavy character, very hard to kill. Not surprising if they both hit the 200, except not in this case.
But they didn't. But they could.
Yes.
You wouldn't be surprised, but you know, as soon as you said that one, died.
Yeah.
Yep. Maybe my commentator curse moved to you.
It seems like that. It's happened 3 times.
We see F.L.U.D really holding on here at a high percentage. The smoke around his profile picture says that it is time for him to go. But he's really getting Serial's percentage almost up to his own. Oh, twins again with the propeller hats there. And wow, we could see a 3-stock moment here.
Actually, I think Serial has yet to take any stock in any of the games so far.
We saw a 3-stock moment about 2.5 minutes ago, apparently.
Yeah. So.
But let's remember that the loser of this gets 3rd place, so is guaranteed a prize.
Oh, and F.L.U.D would have died there, but he did, but it's not important enough.
Green K. Rool smashed into the ground and then the ceiling again. Oh, we're gonna do it again. Oh, but it went to the left this time. That's game.
That was a little anticlimactic there.
That was.
Right.
It wasn't a 3-stock, but game 2 went to F.L.U.D with 2 stocks to the 0 that Serial ended with. All right, so if F.L.U.D wins this next set or match, F.L.U.D will move on to Grand Finals and meet Batsy yet again. Serial switching up with some Jigglypuff. F.L.U.D going back to K. Rool. You know, which could work in Serial's advantage. Oh, never mind. He's pink K. Rool. Serial doesn't play pink K. Rool. But Serial does play K. Rool, so if he knows how K. Rool fights. The question is, does he know how F.L.U.D fights?
I don't know. I'm a bit more surprised that F.L.U.D stick with his
K. Rool.
Yeah.
I am surprised that he's playing K. Rool against a K. Rool main.
Having a Jigglypuff.
Shot Jigglypuff out of that bazooka. Oh, there, some nice rolling back kicks we see from Jigglypuff. See if Jigglypuff can actually get off a rest or anything this time. Has yet to do that in the stream. And Carol's sitting there just like you. Both sitting there with their arms crossed. Jigglypuff flying up into the air.
It is rare to see Jigglypuff at this high percent and not dead.
Yes.
Oh, and a
wow!
rest. Very good.
A rest.
They have to get up
Very.
before,
You know what? That's fine. Jigglypuff pulled off a rest on stream. We do have that now recorded for
and even if
Serial.
he just finishes 3rd, he'll always have that moment.
He will have that moment. It's very special to him. See, K. Rool just jump over that one. Throw. Oh, that was impressive. Throw Jigglypuff into the bazooka shot. Bowling ball, whatever he shoots out of there. Hit Jigglypuff with the other bowling ball, his stomach. Jigglypuff hits K. Rool off to the side. K. Rool crawls along the floor. Jigglypuff, this is when we run zigzags.
Last stock for Jigglypuff. This could be the game here.
This could be, because this set determines if there will be another game. This match. Jigglypuff going down to edge guard, but instead just goes for a nice flight and then backs off. Hits K. Rool to the side. Can he make it back Jigglypuff's like, no, I'm not gonna edge guard. Yeah. Hits into the air. Throws K-Rool. Yep, there was the throw. K-Rool pulls out the propeller hat, sad because he has no one to twin with. Wow, that was some DI there, I think.
Yeah, great DI there.
Great DI from Jigglypuff.
Yeah.
And K-Rool had a very high percentage.
Yeah.
Tries to go for another rest.
Nice deflect there.
One or two or three hits should...
Also do it.
Oh no!
Oh.
Unfortunate
Very sad
SD
way
from
to end
Puff.
the game.
Congrats to Cereal. Congrats. So, congrats to Cereal. Woo! His first tournament, got 3rd place. We're very proud of him. And now we are at Grand Finals, which is here. So we see Vlad, Batsy, and F.L.U.D. will meet again. Doing their stage pick right now. It's an intense moment.
Now in this case,
We have 40 minutes to get through, and if
F.L.U.D. beats Batsy, they have to do another match because
bracket resets.
yeah, because F.L.U.D. came from the losers. So
Everyone is in double elimination. Batsy would need to lose. So if Batsy wins, that's the tournament. But if F.L.U.D. wins the first best of five, there will be another best of 5. So we're in for either a best of 5 or 2 of those. But I feel like these players could get those done within 40 minutes. We should be in a good place for F.L.U.D.'s previous engagements.
Oh, and
wow!
Very quick
wow! I didn't mean that quick.
Lucas there.
We haven't seen Lucas yet in tournament. Or in stream, at least. I didn't watch the whole tournament. I was playing. So yeah. Batsy's at 2 stocks, and F.L.U.D. would be at 3. Tried to do the same thing to Batsy, he just did, and Batsy's like, we already did that. You know? So he didn't want to die the same way. He wanted to switch it up a little bit for the next stock that he loses. You see some charge spins up into the air. Both these characters have a lot of fire and electricity in them, so hopefully they wore their... I don't think it's called a hazmat suit, but whatever you wear to block electricity, hopefully they brought those today. See, right there was the electricity that propelled F.L.U.D. back onto the stage. If tech support wants to make fun of the commentary, tech support can commentate, you know? Tech support's been sitting there silent for 4 hours.
Both at the same stock here. Put that too.
Somewhere. And there we go. Wow.
Same thing as the first kill from Lucas.
But just like on the other side.
Yeah.
So it's not the same.
Yes.
But it's very similar.
Yes. You'll be technical about it then, yes.
We're very technical on this stream. Where have you been? And we see throwing out some snakes there. Batsy, though, has been around since the Reputation era, so he knows what to do with those. F.L.U.D. throws Batsy off to the side, goes for the edge guard.
Nice
Batsy gets a spike. Nice spike there.
There's a chance for him.
There's always a chance for either one of these players. We've seen that today over and over again. Propels them both back onto the stage with electricity. Batsy lights F.L.U.D. on fire. F.L.U.D. brings out a baseball bat. Didn't know that was there. And a snake again, but we all saw, look what you made me do. Batsy throwing F.L.U.D. off to the side, edge guarding there. Almost made it, but not quite. Let's throw some rockets and a charge shot, and then some fire. Fist of fire! F.L.U.D. makes it back with the pink snake tether. Will he? Yep, he's here. He's here.
Lucas heals up a little bit here.
But both, honestly, add a kill percentage.
Yeah.
I don't know what to say. This is tense. It's only game 1.
Oh,
okay.
Tech? No, no tech.
So close. All right, game 1 goes to F.L.U.D. It wasn't a baseball bat. It was a tree. You know, George Washington once chopped down a cherry tree. May he rest in peace. George, not the tree. And we've got game 2. Game 2 coming up. Again, remember, if F.L.U.D. wins this first set, bracket reset, which I think is what happened last tournament. I do believe that we had a bracket reset. Or it might have been in 2019. I don't know. It's all a blur.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to see the same matchup. Same matchup here. Thinks he's found who can fight Batsy Samus.
3, 2, 1, go!
I think Lucas is brunette this time, though. So that's like a little different for us here.
Ooh, but
Oh,
nice spike
a
from
very
Lucas,
nice-
But he still recovers.
That was a spike
Spike from Batsy.
on Lucas's head. Yeah. All right. Throws
close.
Batsy off to the side. Gets some snowflakes ready. Greninja and Lucas both have snowflakes. Did you just tell me no, it's water? What are snowflakes?
It hasn't frozen yet.
Water!
Okay.
And we just saw Batsy lost a stock. And so did
gets it right
Lucas.
back. So even game.
Stock for stock.
Just like that.
Oh, the sparkling tree is out. Hit Batsy off to the side. Not quite off the stage, though.
Oh.
Return the charge shot
Yeah.
into Batsy.
That is a deflector. You just can hit items back with his pre-branch here.
Interesting. And with the hazards on, we do see the cloud moving around on the platform, the stage, under the platform.
Yeah.
The cloud has a name.
You also have Shy Guys in the stage as well.
Can he come
Also
back?
surprised Batsy survived that.
Yes, that was impressive. Attack, maybe. Whoa.
Oh.
All right, and that'll be the last before the last stop. The last one before the last one, you know. That's how they go. And there you go. You see the cloud used right there by F.L.U.D. to catch a breather, take a little break. Probably was not his strat, but. And
game.
That's game. Game 2 goes to F.L.U.D.
Lucas wins.
See, will he stay with Lucas? Is the question to be seen. We've rarely seen F.L.U.D. say the same character twice in a row.
Yeah. It will be interesting if he strikes where the iron is hot right here. And he does again.
And he stays Lucas. He learned from Serial when Serial switched to Jigglypuff from K-Rool and it didn't work out for him against TinyTim and had to switch back to K-Rool, you know? He's like, well, why mess with a good thing?
A very early spike by Batsy, but F.L.U.D. was there to rescue Lucas.
Goes to hit. You know, Lucas has some, or F.L.U.D. with Lucas has some good recovery, which leaves Batsy's edge guarding a little more difficult for Batsy, which is a stronger tactic of that particular player. That bomb hits F.L.U.D., F.L.U.D. shields against it, F.L.U.D. gets thrown off to the side, electrocutes himself and Batsy back towards the center and off the left side. The cloud, nice little boost there for Lucas. The electricity follows Batsy down. Batsy evades that, grabs ledge, shields, punches Lucas a couple times for a good measure, throws him off to the
Oh,
right.
but he gets the projectile from Batsy and gets some of his health back.
Very even matchup so far for this set. Match, whatever.
Both still have 3 stocks.
You were a little worried there, weren't you?
I was. I don't know what to say. This is just a very good game right here.
Very enthralling. Also, there we go. Okay, so first stock goes to Lucas. Batsy's down to 2.
Oh.
Okay, all right. Very even yet again. If Flood wins this game, we will go to bracket reset.
Yes.
If Batsy wins this game, we'll go to game 4.
Just misses with the shot there. Almost freezes him too.
And
Nice.
that'll be stock 2 down for Lucas, leaving Batsy almost a stock ahead here at this point. See, there.
Wow,
Oh,
he
freeze!
does
It
freeze
does
it.
get the freeze, leaving them even.
Even again.
Wow, wow, they're really trading stock for stock. Batsy tries for the upside down cartwheel, twinkle toes, doesn't really get far. But the sidearm fire does, and the whip.
Getting a lot of percent on right now.
He really is, just racking up that damage. Let's see if Flood can return any damage on Batsy. Yep, a little bit. Flood creeping towards the red territory, Batsy now in the orange. Flood is actually fully red. There's no creeping towards, it's just...
Ooh, and now-
oh, and that's game! Game 3 goes to Batsy. We're now 2-1 Flood.
Epic comeback.
Wow.
Can he,
Alright. Let's see if Batsy manages to pull this one off, or if Batsy doesn't, what will it be? I've said it like 5 times.
I know.
Bracket
Get
reset!
Start the battle.
Oh.
Donkey Kong! Wow. I guess, you know, the character loses once, he's out. That's how Flood said, Lucas, you gotta go take a nap.
So now he goes to his true name.
His rumored true name. Have we confirmed this?
I've heard from Flood's own mouth. that-
Well, then it's confirmed.
Yeah.
That counts. Wow. This is getting real. We're also both green in honor of Earth Day coming up on April 22nd. Just remember that. Love God, love people, love the planet. You know what I mean? You see Donkey Kong off to the side, and wow, some DI there, and no,
Never mind.
out. But he did come back from that first that should have been a kill hit, so that was impressive. Batsy just had some even more impressive edge guarding. You see them both fighting for control of the ledge there, both making on. You know what I think Batsy's motto is in fighting Donkey Kong right now? As Donkey Kong is a heavy character. Do you want to say it, or should I say it again? Yeah, I think just the bigger they are, the harder they fall, you know?
When you said the very beginning.
What we've said many, many times on stream today.
I personally feel like I've only heard it once, so when
It
you
was
said wow.
probably while you were playing.
Yeah.
Probably. So yeah, we have, pound Samus into the ground, goes for the grab, throws him off,
yeah,
and
great.
yep, gets that hit, leaving him a stock ahead.
Oh, but,
Oh,
he
but
recovered.
misses the recovery, leaving them even once again. Except for 8.9%, 18.5%, 28.4, 43.5! Wow, just racked up that damage there. Grabs her into the ground, goes for the grab again. Batsy, nice tech. Nice tech.
Another nice tech there. Very impressed by Batsy's techs here.
What were we saying about this not being a technical stream?
Oh, but that's...
That's set 1.
Yep.
That's set 1. So now we have bracket reset. All right. So the winner of the first set was F.L.U.D. And because Batsy has not lost yet, and it's double elimination, we will have another best of 5. And winner of this best of 5 takes it all. Well, the first place prize. They don't take the second place prize. That will go to the loser. Mario! Yahoo! So F.L.U.D. Used to be a Mario main, actually, before Smash Ultimate came out. And then upon the arrival of Smash Ultimate, he felt that Mario didn't quite feel the same. So he started maining other characters, as we've seen through the stream. But he's going back to his roots. Batsy sticking with Samus. We did see F.L.U.D. play Mario earlier on the stream, because I remember commenting on his outfit.
Yeah. F.L.U.D. uses F.L.U.D., so...
F.L.U.D. Hobbs. Batsy coming back there, throwing Mario to the center.
Both are doing their best to edge guard each other.
Because it doesn't really help when they edge guard themselves.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. Tornado throw. Sends Batsy off to the right. Batsy comes back up. Both at very... No, I'm not going to say that. Never mind. F.L.U.D. just lost a stock.
Very quickly.
So we see really one hit will get...
Oh, but Batsy can't recover. So.
Can't recover, so now we're both on our second stocks. See a charge shot, some flaming fire, more flaming fire. Some spinning punches there from Mario and some spin
Nice
kicks.
combo there.
That was a good combo. Throws Mario off to the left.
Nice read there.
Money. Both percentages creeping towards dark red territory. Something that we really haven't seen a ton of today. We usually see a lot more fighting in the dark red territory, but
Dash attack kills there.
they have been losing their stocks pretty steadily. Let's see if he can pull off the ledge guard here. Nope, Samus jumps back in behind him. Goes for some fire. Charge spin. Fire into the shield. Fire kick. Mario throws fire down. Lots of flames going on right now. Including the smoke under Samus's profile picture. Just draw your attention to that. F.L.U.D. can't put out the flames. And we see, wow.
That was a
wow.
great recovery from Batsy.
That was a...
I felt like he was off the stage for a long period of time there.
He was.
Oh.
Oh! Wow. And that's game 2. One? Game 1 goes to Batsy. We saw a lot of fighting there. He really held on to that second stock for a while.
Yeah.
That was impressive.
Yeah.
Batsy's gonna stick with Samus. We'll see, it's cold.
It's Pokemon Stadium.
Pokemon Stadium. And hazards are on, remember. Hazards
Very
are
interesting.
on. Samus and DDD. We haven't seen DDD yet on stream because our family DDD player... Family? is not here. Alright.
Let's go for the spike. Misses.
DDD's a heavier character, as you can see.
And he's dealing lots of damage here.
And not taking any damage to himself.
Yeah, having his way with Batsy here.
The fluffy duck really ruling this stage. The fluffy duck with a big hammer. Uses that big hammer to hit Batsy to the side. Spike ball tries to sit on Batsy. Does sit on Batsy. Spike ball into Batsy's face, and the stage is changing.
Will this help Batsy or this?
We see the desert canyon portion of Pokemon Stadium. Batsy throwing DDD off to the side, finally getting some damage in there. Shields against the sit. Grabs ledge. Both kind of staying away from the stage. The stage changing, never mind, now they're in the stage. But previously hadn't really affected them since they were fighting on the edge. DDD's coming to sit down.
Can't tech that.
Can't tech that. Can't tech that.
Eats Batsy there. Eats him again.
Spits him out like a star in the sky. Kicks Batsy up. Let's see what's going on. So fire into DDD. Let's see, DDD still has 3 stocks. Batsy's got 2. And honestly, a kill could get either one of them at this point in time. Takes
For a hit.
Yeah, I mean a kill would get them. Yeah.
Yeah.
A hit could get.
Oh, and there we go. Another
All
hit.
right. So 2 stocks. Batsy with a higher damage percentage. We see him holding on at 110. He's a little lighter than DDD, so it takes less damage for him to get killed. Hits Batsy over to the right. Batsy comes back from that. It's like, not today. But we'll see right here.
Oh, and
Yep.
big forward smash.
Yep. So now DDD, like, pretty much a full stock ahead from Batsy, but Batsy's combo just dealt an impressive amount of damage. Wow, still dealing damage. What a combo. Missed that last part, but, like, no shade, because that was good. Spike ball, hammer, returned. Another spinning up fire move, sending DDD to the sky. They're both on the platform now, though. It just took a while for that sentence to come out of my mouth. We see fire, DDD moving to the right, spike balls.
He's throwing a lot of spike balls here.
He really is. He's heavy on the projectile game, and DDD's not a projectile character.
Oh, he recovers there. Oh, and Batsy gets him. 1 stock each.
1 stock each. Hitting Batsy against the tree. This is where the stage change comes into play. Batsy tries to do the same, but DDD can't fit under the tree. DDD needs to work out more. Oh, he can kind of fit. Oh, Batsy, get out from under the tree.
Oh no.
You think they learned their lesson. That's game. All right.
Now that was something.
So game 2 goes to F.L.U.D. Tied 1-1.
Very good matchup here.
We haven't seen a matchup this good since, let's see, 2019 we had Austin. That was a good matchup. And 2018 we had Jed in 2018.
I believe so.
Those were good matchups. I think last year, I don't know how much competition Batsy faced. Your boy Lucas always does really well. But then usually on stream, sometimes he gets streamed first. Were you second last year?
I was second last year.
Yep. Awesome. You had a good matchup too. Was there a bracket reset last year? I don't remember.
So. I don't remember. But F.L.U.D. running it back with
Oh,
that's
that was a combo.
That was very good from Batsy there.
That was like a large combo where you get the bigger soda and the bigger French fries. See the spinning hammer. Tries to suck Batsy in. Batsy's like, eh. Hits DDD off to the left side.
Tries to use up the spin thing.
Wow.
And Batsy is
Wow.
doing really well right now.
Batsy is really racking up a lot of damage on F.L.U.D.
Oh, Is that it?
No. Flood's recovery is better than that.
Yeah.
He still lives to fight another day. Or another 6 minutes.
Who knows?
We haven't seen sudden death yet. Which is good, because honestly, it's kind of sad when it goes to that. And that'll be... So it will not be a 3-stock game, but Batsy is still a stock ahead of Flood.
In a very good position right now.
But if we've learned anything, any of these people can come back.
If we also learn anything, Counter's curse is a thing.
And hits Batsy up to the ceiling. Batsy loads a charge shot. Fire as he comes back. There's Flood across the stage to make way for him to grab ledge. Does light him on fire. Ooh. Flood is in the maroon numbers now. That's not even red anymore.
Oh,
and that is
a win for Batsy.
That is a win for Batsy. Game 2 goes to Batsy. So far we've had Batsy, then Flood, then Batsy.
Will it be Flood again, or will this be the end?
If Batsy wins this game, goes to Batsy. If Flood wins this game, we will get a Game 5 in the grand final bracket reset. How exciting is that, kids?
That'd be very hype right there.
So hype. The hypest. All right. See what's going on. They're banning.
Side to stage here.
Which doesn't really matter to me at the level with which I play, but at the level with which these players are, stage makes a big difference.
Yes, it does.
Fountain of Dreams. This one's pretty. And remember, we have Fountain of Dream hazards on. So this stage, the platforms will be moving. All right, Batsy staying with Samus. And Flood really thinking about this one. Pokemon Trainer. I mean Pokemon Trainer. This is nice for him because he has Squirtle. And Squirtle goes in the water. Okay, I mean the guy Pokemon Trainer. So interesting that Flood means the girl Pokemon Trainer. Switching it up a little bit. But he has Squirtle. And switched to Charizard right away. Or started as Charizard.
I think he started as Charizard.
Yeah. I usually start with Squirtle and then switch because I forget to start.
That...
Oh, no.
Okay,
Back
good.
up. The problem with starting with Charizard is if you get to high enough damage and then you switch to another character, you'll just die.
So Charizard is heavy, so...
Charizard is a heavy character. But Charizard's side B does deal damage to himself. Or it's that move. That right there, that damage on Charizard was from Charizard. Can't recover.
That's big for a possible last game right here.
And comes back as Squirtle, which
now he's Ivysaur.
Squirtle is really only good on walk-offs. But on a stage like this, Squirtle could just go right off the ledge.
Quick kill.
Quick kill there from Ivysaur. Maybe he plays Charizard to throw his opponent off at the beginning. Maybe Ivysaur is actually his opponent. Maybe third stock he comes back as Squirtle.
Yeah.
We'll have to see a Squirtle game.
We'll never know. Flood and Pokemon Trainer.
We might not know. We'll have to see.
Oh, he has to switch and to
recover. Switch to Charizard to recover. Does he make it?
Yes, he does.
He does make it.
Is he going to stay with Charizard here?
He will have to stay with Charizard here with the amount of damage that he has. Switching to any other one would be almost instant death for him with one hit.
And missed the ledge again.
Missed the ledge again.
Is it a mistake to choose Pokemon Trainer here?
Squirtle. See, switched right to Ivysaur, so I don't think he does Squirtle. I have a Squirtle plush that I won at Dave & Buster's. Throws Batsy off to the side. Can he recover? Yes, he can. Spinning vine move, gets thrown off to the side himself, throws some projectiles. Are we going to see a switch? No, he grabbed ledge there. Ivysaur
is within reach here.
Switch to Charizard. Now let's hope that he manages to make these recoveries here. It stays higher so it doesn't hit the side of the stage again. over to the other side. But
Close.
every time he does that, he's dealing damage to
Oh,
himself.
and-
Does take a stock from
Can
Batsy.
Flood come back from this?
Can he come back? He has to stay as Charizard. He
Yeah.
has no option here to switch.
Get some,
Batsy sends him up. He's a heavy character, though. He can hold on. His numbers could turn green, and he'd still be here.
I don't think...
Across the side of the stage. Holding on to the center here so he doesn't have the recovery problems. Waiting to sit on Batsy.
And that's it.
That's it. That's
Batsy
game.
wins.
Batsy takes the tournament.
tournament.
Right?
Yes.
Game 3 goes to Batsy.
Very great matchup. I really did think Flood was
I thought F.L.U.D. could have had that.
I thought Flood could have come in here and won this thing.
He
but
could have. He was so close.
Batsy
did. F.L.U.D.
defends his title.
F.L.U.D. did win before the bracket reset, you know. So, but thank you, F.L.U.D., for coming out.
Yeah. Thank
F.L.U.D.
you for all the
does
new
get
people who
second
came out here
place.
today.
Yes, welcome everybody. Hope you come back. Remember, Mario Kart is in July. But like, congrats. You all did really well. Did better than you were seeded.
Here's the champion. Here.
Champion
Hello.
himself.
Delivering some prizes.
Nice.
Do you want me to cut the stream?
Yeah, we can cut the stream because
All right.
I don't think Seth's showing up at this point. So I think we've done the full show. You know, I would have kept it running if I knew Seth was coming to give him a chance to commentate for a bit. But we can cut
All
the
right.
stream. Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching the stream. You know, if we decide to play friendlies later and end up streaming those, just turn on post notifications so you're notified when we go live so you can watch our future tournaments. But thanks for coming. Thanks for watching the stream. And we'll see you here in the future. Subscribe, turn on post notifications, and congrats to Batsy.
And always remember, footstools could happen to